We're actually here. Oh my god. I'm so fucking sorry, dude. I'm genuinely so fucking sorry. So the plan is we're going to do Act 1 today because I don't think I can finish Act 2 by the time I have to go to work. And I'm not going to keep you from your VN at night. So the plan is to do Act 1, and then I'm assuming Act 1 is going to be about 3 to 4 hours, which lines up perfectly with how much I need to. Well, I work at 12, right? So, and the leniency of getting in there is only about like 10 minutes ish. So I'm just gonna immediately jump over to the desktop capture, and we're just gonna start it right now. But I will be in chat, cause high key, like seeing the chat flow is also just part of the fun. Okay, okay. I'm gonna shut up, turn off my mic, and just gonna. Okay, well, maybe I don't know. If I see tits, I'll probably scream. All right, I'm gonna mute Genshin for now, and go immediately over to Desktop Leak, and make sure that I properly know how to do this. Okay. Okay. Alright, this must be the main quest. Everwinter without mercy. But then, gunfire in the Silent Lands. Okay. Fierce winds and raging blizzards manifest the bitter cold of the snowland, so relentless that drives many travelers away. In a place where life ought to fall into slumber, glowing light and monumental legacies pierce through the ice, rising tall and defiant amidst the snowland. Expose yourself to its will, for those who strive to transcend must never seek survival in the shadow of pity. Okay, goes hard, not gonna lie. The god-forsaken Frostlands. This is a realm no longer graced by divine favor, for all eyes are drawn toward the high heavens. But we need not supplicate before anyone, for the day we cast off our shackles is finally drawing near. Okay.
All geared up.
Oh, shit. Alyosha. He's a free unit. Oh! Straight up, he's a free unit. Okay, shit. Ask anyone in Stretdomorsk about Alyosha, and you'll hear nothing but praise for his fine lad, earnest, brave, and kind-hearted. Yet, as a professional hunter, Alyosha can withstand the grueling frost of the snowfield for long periods. Time and again, he brings back game and renews hope for his people. Fueled by uniquely blazing idealism, he takes the offensive against the ruthless frost. Look at this dude with his earmuffs. Is that a fucking Mosin? Is that Genshin 5 Mosin a god? Although it had a weird, like, okay. Kevin Andrew Rivera. Just VA. Test run. Lakinos is good. Harmless Sweetie. Swift Striding Hound. Swirling Snow. The Immortal Construct. 2 bosses. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing today. Looks like we'll be heading off that way.
I like music. In fact, I've taught myself to...
And this one is also over there. Right off the bat. Okay.
play many different instruments. You don't believe me? Find me a piano, and I'll show you a thing or two.
Quest location in biography. What? Wait. Can I cheese it? Can I cheese this and not do the quest today? Alright. Let's see if I can cheese it. There's a boat here.
How tiresome. To break. How about we explore the area ahead of us later?
Alright, so it appears that you cannot do that. You have to play the quest. Alright. Let us depart.
The day's finally come. We're off to meet the Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya. What is she planning? And why does she need the gnoses? Soon, we'll have our answers. Guess this'll be the end of your journey that your brother mentioned. What is he expecting you to find there? Snezhnaya still feels like a long way away. Hopefully, there'll be plenty of time to relax, eat some good food, and have fun before we arrive. Oh, but whenever Paimon gets thinking about how our destination is right around the corner, all these questions come flooding into Paimon's head. It makes her so nervous.
Well, it's sure been a long time coming.
Yeah. Anyway, enough about all that. We can't start the final leg of our journey with that kind of mindset. Just think. We've fought dragons and sea monsters, defeated creations of the gods, faced prophecies of doom and the threat of the abyss. Heck, we've even been to the moon! With all that experience under our belts, how could we be any more prepared?
Great point. Thanks for the prep talk.
Sure thing! Now, stick close to Paimon, the best guide you could ever ask for, and let's charge straight for the finish line! Off we go!
What about me? Do I get a call out?
Oh, hi, Columbina.
Whoa! Columbina? Whew, you kind of snuck up on us there.
Well, I don't think I told anybody.
But don't look at Paimon. Paimon didn't sell you out this time.
Luanatar?
Oh, so it was you! Alright, guess there's no hiding it now.
All your friends have gathered at the flagship to see you off. I invited Sandrone too, but she said she had to go back to Snezhnaya. She must be busy. She had some nasty things to say about you before leaving. Would you like to hear them?
Hit me with it.
She hasn't changed a bit. Alright, let's hear it.
If they're heading to Snezhnaya, I'll bet it's to cause trouble for Her Majesty the Tsaritsa. Attending a farewell party for people like that would not be a good look for me right now.
Oh. I forgot that this was a thing where you could, like, do this.
Also, please tell them not to count on getting help from a Fatui Harbinger in Snezhnaya. Our time working together was not terrible, precisely, but we're on different sides. So when you get there, don't do anything to make life difficult for both of us.
Well, that definitely sounds on brand for her. The attitude, the reasoning. Alright, we'll do our best to keep our distance then.
No, you've misunderstood. I think she means that she'd like you to go see her.
And, how'd you figure that out?
As long as you don't make things difficult for both of you, you'll be fine.
Huh. You really have to read between the lines with Centrone.
Go on, get to the flagship. Everyone should be there by now. I told Lauma that you once treated me to a truly unforgettable meal. Today, I want to return the favor. It's my gift to you.
It's definitely nice to be treated, but hopefully by this point, you know that you don't owe us any favors.
Yeah, friends don't keep score, man.
The moon of Nodcry will always give you a warm welcome.
Time flies when you're having fun, enjoying delicious food with friends and reminiscing about past adventures. After a lovely meal filled with laughter and warmth, it's time to start the next chapter of your journey.
Wow! Pure white as far as the eye can see! It's so pretty! Come on, give up!
Ooh, the music.
What's wrong? Come on, let's go!
I'm taking in the music, Paimon. Allow me. Crank this bitch up just a little bit. Yes.
Look! They look similar to the ones in Nodcry. You know, just minus the effects of Kuvaki. That's a sure sign that we're officially in Snezhnaya now.
Sell your food.
There's gotta be a treasure chest around here somewhere. No adventure is complete without a chest or two.
I'm not gonna open. How far am I from the Statue of the Seven? Be right back, Paimon. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna grab grab that Statue of the Seven. Is there even a Statue of the Seven for me to get? Yes, there is. Oh, the music. You can't fall down. Oh, damn, they're really preventing you from going forward.
Paimon got a mouthful of snow! Ooh, it's so cold! Paimon's gonna snuggle up to you for a bit to get warm! On the road.
Cryo sigil. Okay. Oh shit, it's a bear!
Hey, check it out! Those are bears, right? Aww, look how big and fluffy they are! So cute! Quick, take a picture before the moment passes! Right here. If we get any closer, we might scare them away. Let's see how your camera skills are these days. Oh, wait a sec. Paimon sees something. Come on, quick. It looks like a train carriage. Paimon's heard that Snezhnaya has loads of railways and trains. This must be one of them. But why is it abandoned? Ooh, it's so cold.
Still feeling chilly from getting buried in the snow?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe. Oh. Also, is it just Paimon or is the snow getting heavier?
Well, this never happened in Nogcry. If you're cold, come a little closer.
Thanks for offering, but this isn't just the weather. It's hard to describe, but Paimon feels so weird. She's never felt like this before. Everything feels heavy. Getting kinda dizzy, too.
Should we turn back?
Oh, no need. Paimon's just feeling a little low on energy. That's all. It's nothing serious. Not worth ruining our travel plans over.
Well, if you start feeling worse, tell me right away.
Yep, sure thing. Snezhnaya, here we come!
Find a place to hide from the blizzard. We could just go back, you know. Stolen shit. Alright, come on. Walk through the blizzard with Paimon.
Seems like the snowstorm is getting worse by the minute. Paimon can barely fly.
Oof, I'm actually... Best wait for Paimon. Snowball flower. Yeah, look at that, it's pushing me. Why not just carry Paimon at this rate? Like, just grab her with your two hands. Paimon, come on. We gotta move.
Oh, look! There's a cabin over there. Phew. Let's get out of this storm.
What?
What is this place? Where's Paimon? I need to find her. Fast! Paimon? Paimon! That's strange. Where could she be? I guess...
Oh, she doesn't appear here either. I accidentally cut off my dialogue, but I think she just said, I need to find her fast. Let me grab the...
Is that a train carriage? Maybe I can get up from the inside. Is this an answer from this world?
Uncharted 2?
It says here, Krasnik's torch, civilian model. Ah, it's definitely getting a little warmer now it's turned on. I really hope Paimon's okay.
I'll keep this close. What was that strange sound? I can't tell if... Paimon? Paimon, is that you?
Incoming entity detected. Authorization granted. Initiating original. Hello, Descender, who's reached the eve of tomorrow. Eye of Grey at your service. Time since last activation. Time measurement unavailable due to the influence of... Anyway, it must have been a very long time.
What are you?
I am... I was born to fulfill a mission. To reach tomorrow. To this end, I must... Strange. What was it? Wait, my body? Huh? Why is my body like this?
Oh, so you weren't born like this?
I have been like this since I was created. And yet, I also have memories and an awareness of a physical form that I once had. But this contradicts my current status. Anyway, I was created so that humanity could reach tomorrow. But I am unable to load further details at this moment. Nevertheless, serving humanity remains my primary objective. I have detected a drop in your surface body temperature. You cannot remain active in this state for much longer. In accordance with my preset programming, upon reactivation, I must ask the one who awakened me the following question. Will you accept me, Transcender? I will assist you, protect you, and fulfill my mission until we reach tomorrow.
No thanks. This is all a bit too strange for me. Nah, dude. I'm pretty sure Biggest would choose that, but I'm gonna choose this one. I'll accept you. Go ahead. Cool.
You have made a very wise decision. Now, I detected that you called out a name earlier. Presumably that of your missing companion? The name was Paimon. After helping you get out of here, I will search for a match in the nearby area and pinpoint their location.
You can do that?
Merely the tip of the iceberg.
Okay.
Now that we have reached an accord, you will be my new user. May I ask your name?
Lynette.
Very well. I will remember this name until the mission is complete.
So what's your mission exactly?
I need to recover my body, retrieve the power to unlock tomorrow, and help the suffering masses to reach the far shores where the empty Ark floats. I can sense my power scattered across this ice-covered land. I even have a vague sense of where it might be found. But right now, that is not essential. The key right now is you. You must survive and reunite with your companion.
Horizon Zero Dawn. They live. How to remove a prime ice construct. Tap on the Fab Vision to enter the Build Prime Ice mode. When a preview blueprint overlaps existing prime grid, parse build, remove the corresponding. Okay.
You may now execute the command Demolish. Use it to remove the prime ice blocking the path and obtain prime ice units.
Interesting. There's like a currency system.
Prime ice unit count has been updated.
Tap on Fab Vision to enter the Build Prime Ice. Okay. There's Mark Blue, build.
You may now execute the command Build. Use it to create a prime ice construct to prop up the door.
Mini Kresnik's Torch. Provide warmth for a small area of time, using will generate Kresnik energy orbs. When it runs low on fuel, its inventory significantly shrink and no longer produce Kresnik energy orbs. Okay. Anything that's stopped cannot work, cannot be reactivated or restarted. Damn, okay. Inside the abandoned station, you meet a strange goggle-shaped mechanism that seems to have imbued with someone's villain sentience. Not only can you talk to him, you can also use the Prime Ice Construct feature to update and view the Prime Ice Construct archive. Okay. No. I can just take it back. Alright.
Is this an answer from this world?
Scanning local environment. Exit has been sealed off with ice.
Maybe we could use Pyro?
That would not be an efficient approach. One moment. Usable construct blueprint detected nearby. You can use this to clear the solid ice ahead of you more quickly.
Hmm. Okay. Huh. Okay. What would happen if I just refund all this? Can I refund that? I can. Remove that. Investigate. Refund that. Refund this. Okay. I'll just make a cube here. Okay, I'll just... Okay. Obtain blueprint. Oh shit! Players need to do math? Oh no, how will Genshin players survive?
Construct blueprint added to records. You may now execute the command, build heat source. Generate a temporary heat source to rapidly melt the solid ice.
I'll keep this close.
You can try melting it with a pyro attack or a heat source. Between the two, the latter is more efficient in this regard. Don't test me. I got a lot of pyro characters. Find a path that leads out. Hmm. Oh. Me when I'm too adventure?
I'll keep this close.
My scan indicates the path is straight ahead. I recommend we proceed.
Let's climb this bitch. Don't underestimate me. I've been doing this since 1.0. Wait. Yes. I ain't melted shit. Ah, shit. Freedom.
Kresnik Crystal located. Please collect at your earliest convenience. The recent construct you built provides highly efficient heating by utilizing the unique properties of Kresnik Crystal. Unfortunately, prime ice constructs have a very short lifespan and cannot be stabilized during the development period. Hence, the authorization to use Kresnik Crystal was granted. That said, I have already forgotten what warmth feels like.
Well, maybe when you got your body back.
Yes. Perhaps then, we can warm ourselves by the fireside together.
What?
But for now, all you need to remember is this. If you collect Kresnik Crystal, I can extract the energy within and use it to maintain your body's surface temperature.
Okay. Okay. My body temperature will rapidly drop depending on, and you might even get hurt. Oh, I found that out real quick. Okay.
low power. Please use Kresnik Crystal to replenish energy reserves.
Okay. I mean, those at 90%. How the fuck?
Signs of physiological activity detected in the distance. It is highly likely to be your travel companion, Paimon. Go. Go now. Be reunited and sing together. May all the people be united as one. May all of life rejoice in unison.
Hey, bro. You can't be acting all profound on me 5 minutes after we met.
Approaching the target location. Scanning for signs of life. Life forms detected. 2.
Does that mean there's someone else there besides Paimon?
Affirmative. However, that is not the reason for my confusion. According to my database, this location is a train station, meaning the number of life forms is unusually low. Real-time environmental data suggests that the train station may no longer be in use. But whatever the situation, please exercise caution.
Well, let's head inside and take it from there.
Paimon!
She's snoozing. Oh shit.
Who are you?
Don't worry. She's only sleeping. You must be the Traveler. She called your name repeatedly while attempting to battle her way through the blizzard. Newcomers to Snezhnaya struggle to adapt to the sheer cold at the best of times. Lately, even the locals are suffering, with a powerful monster having summoned a bitter snowstorm.
What's up, number 1? Damn. I feel the aura.
You two must be very important to one another. You should take more care not to get separated.
Your eyes. Are you Conrian?
There are indeed some Conrians left in this world who survived the cataclysm. But I doubt that is news to you. It would be unwise to interrogate my identity here. Focus your attention on your travel companion instead. We will meet again very soon.
Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
The unidentified subject has now left the area. He appears to be an individual of great significance, but my search has yielded no relevant data. I will try searching the database again.
Oh, he's probably some big shot who works for the Sriza. That's an understatement.
Against the odds, your companion is safe and sound. The other person even left a blanket for her.
I'll boil some water.
Traveler! Oh, thank goodness you're okay. Paimon was so worried. She looked everywhere for you.
Now that I think about it, is this the first time we've seen her actually sit down on something, like, solid? Oh, she looks so teensy-wincy.
It's okay. Take it easy. Are you feeling alright?
Pretty much the same as when we first got to Snezhnaya. Paimon must have caught a cold. She was feeling so faint. She just couldn't keep going any it off.
Look at her shiver, man. Oh my god. What the fuck?
Wait, where did the jester go?
That was the jester?
Yep, the director of the Fatui. The Jester Piero. So, you met him?
Yeah, we spoke briefly, but he didn't reveal his identity. Director of the Fatui is a man of Conria who was always acting in accordance to the Saritsa's will. But as for the true meaning concealed beneath his every action, perhaps only the winds and snows of Snezhnaya would know the answer.
The Jester must know everything about the Saritsa's plans. But there's no way he'd tell me just like that. We might well have ended up clashing. Well, he was right about one thing. Right now, the most important thing for me is to take care of Paimon while she's unwell.
Aw, truly, companionship.
He had no intention of explaining his motives, and he left in something of a hurry.
Hey! What the? Who is that?
Oh, I found this at an ice cave. I just found this, dude.
It looks like half a pair of goggles. How amazing! A self-aware, talking pair of goggles.
Snezhnaya was once the land of the Fae. There are many ancient creations here that I'm sure would broaden your mind further still. Mind you, my database is also expanding as we speak. You must be a rare creature yourself.
The Eye of Grey helped me find you. That's how I made it out of the cave.
Oh, wow! Well, thank you so much. You've earned yourself some of Paimon's favorite candy. Oh, but by the looks of it, you probably can't eat that, can you?
Goodwill detected. Instead of candy, perhaps I can suggest my preferred strategy. Please clean me regularly to keep me operating at peak efficiency.
Oh, that makes sense. Every pair of goggles needs wiping clean once in a while. Sure thing, mister. Anyway, back to the Jester for a second. Paimon's still confused about something. When he first showed up, he already knew Paimon's name. And he acted like he expected Paimon to know who he was, too. Paimon could tell that he was Conrian from his eyes. And he definitely seemed like someone pretty important. But beyond that, Paimon didn't know anything about him. It was only later, after he rescued Paimon from the snow, that he properly introduced himself. That's the only reason Paimon knows he was the Jester.
So he knows you? Is that why he was here? He came looking for you?
Oh, seems unlikely. He ran into the snow following the sound of Paimon's voice, with a really anxious expression on his face. He didn't act like someone who knew she would be here in advance. And after bringing Paimon here, he just stared out at the snow. He didn't do anything to Paimon at all. In fact, he barely said anything. Wouldn't even answer any of Paimon's questions either. Paimon didn't feel unsafe around him, and he didn't seem to have any ulterior motives. For all we know, he might have just ignored Paimon's questions so she'd give up and go to sleep.
Please allow me to interrupt. Fatui and director are unfamiliar terms. May I ask for clarification?
Wait, you've seriously never heard of the Fatui? Oh, they're like the Saritsa's inner circle. Really powerful people. And the director is their boss.
Understood. Since they hold elite positions and serve their god directly, it stands to reason that they would conduct themselves with due decorum. I am inclined to agree with your assessment, Miss Paimon. I did not detect any ill will from the gentleman in question.
I see what you mean. We'll remember to thank him next time when we see him. picture or something. Okay.
Sorry, I shouldn't have encouraged you to talk so much. Paimon, new plan. Let's get out of Snezhnaya for now. We can come back after the weather clears up and you're all better. The jester mentioned that this snowstorm being the work of a monster is worse than most. Even if we made it to Snezhnograd, we'd still have to wait out the storm before we could do any exploring.
Oh, well, it's really nice of you to look out for Paimon, but she doesn't want to hold you back. We were really psyched up for this journey when we first set off. Just think of all the burning questions we have. If we turn back now, who knows how long it'll take before we finally get answers.
Further information is required regarding the monster situation. But objectively speaking, there is another, more pressing issue at hand. At this point, we have traveled a significant distance into the blizzard. Were we to turn back now, the road would be extremely treacherous, especially since we would need to travel on foot. If, however, we continue onward, there may be a better solution. Do you remember what I said as we neared this location? I told you that this is a train station. While it has evidently fallen into disuse for unknown reasons, the tracks remain intact. We can break through the blizzard and forge ahead by driving a train. That is the Snezhnayan way. There is a small town up ahead, which would be the perfect place for Miss Paimon to rest and recover.
Paimon thinks Goggles here makes a great point. Let's do that.
Are you sure you're up to this? I want you to push yourself, man.
Oh, come on. Don't worry. Think of all the traveling we've done so far. When has Paimon ever gotten sick before? Practically never. 'Cause she's in great shape. Sure, she's a little tired right now, but it's sure to clear up on its own.
Fair enough. Well, most of the night in the town, then take it from there.
Affirmative. Should you ever need my assistance during your future adventures, please call for the Eye of Grey whenever you wish.
A strange mechanism you encountered in an abandoned station. It appears in the form of a monocle. It offers many convenient functions, such as recording blueprints for prime ice construct, creating prime ice calling trains. Perhaps it was built for the very purpose of providing all these conveniences.
Otherwise, I will remain silent to avoid causing any unnecessary distraction. Now, please follow me to the train tracks.
How are we gonna call a train? Is this dude goated? Aw, look at this, got a little T. Oh shit, okay.
Please confirm when you are ready to depart.
By standing next to a railway track, you can pull up the Eye of Grey's HUD to call the train to your location at any time. Oh, I need to equip him from an inventory slot. What the fuck? Alright. Press here to open the Eye of Grey copy. Messages from the Eye of Grey. System activating. Okay. Cube. Oh, we have cosmetics for that. Alright, call the train. Holy shit. We were just able to do that?
heading north from here, we will soon arrive at... Wait, there's an error message. Could not detect clear tracks.
What exactly does clear mean?
Brace for impact, friends! Preparing to enter impromptu flight mode.
What? Hey.
How strange. Not only was the station's status different from my records, but even the railroads and the terrain itself have changed substantially.
Dude just fucking flew off. What the fuck?
Yeah. Thanks to your quick reflexes.
My sincere apologies for putting you in danger. I'm afraid I'm as confused by all this as you are.
Shame about the train.
Agreed. This is likely a consequence of outdated railroad data. The discrepancies between the old data and present reality are far greater than I anticipated. Fortunately, our crash landing has at least brought us much closer to the town. According to the data, anyway.
Your data had better be right this time.
I can assure you, it certainly is. Please look this way, and you will see a Kresnik's torch.
Blazing torches that dot the Snezhnaya landscape. During the Bel-Yitzar's time, the king of the Snowland realm, once having accepted humans, built these torches to help humanity survive in the cruel, snowy realm. Thus, humans too would create a world that belonged to them, even amidst the bitter cold.
It seems our ill-fated train ride was a blessing in disguise. We have taken the shortest possible route.
It wasn't what you call comfortable, though.
Rest assured that I will take user preferences into account next time I plan a route. Next time, I will get it right.
Fucking silly. He's fucking silly. I mean, shit. So this was the statue of 7 I tried to get to. No wonder I couldn't get over here. Oh, that's fucking hilarious. Holy shit, look at that. Oh my god. You see that shit? Hey! Look at that. Open this bitch up. The world opens itself before those with noble hearts. And there we have it. There's the boss on the left! There's one boss there, and then most likely the other one's up here. Okay. Chimeric Winged Lion. Resonate with cryo. Oh shit. Ice Traveler, let's go. Internal core harvested from aberrant man-made monsters. Huh. Domain not yet discovered. Yeah, these domains are right here.
Excuse me? Is there an inn nearby?
I'm sorry, but they've all closed.
What? Do they know who I am? Borderlands Town. Okay.
Oh, sorry to interrupt. We're looking for a place to stay.
I can't even afford to warm my own house, let alone run a business.
Huh.
Excuse us. Is there anywhere we can stay around these parts?
I'm afraid not. You'll have to try your luck somewhere else.
Oh shit. I see some dude.
All
Hey!
we can do is wait for the next shipment of Kresnik Crystal to get here.
Yo!
Hi there. Do you know if there are any inns still taking guests in this town?
Doubt it. They're probably all closed. No one has enough Kresnik Crystal to heat their own homes, let alone a business.
Oh, what a bummer.
I clocked you a while back. You adventurers or something? We don't get many tourists in inland Snezhnaya these days.
Why is that? Because of the snowstorm?
In part. But the bigger reason's Project Stuja. Since it's Her Majesty's will, we have to put up with it whether we like it or not.
Well, I don't really know what Project Stuja is.
Oh, sorry. I assumed it was common knowledge by now. Basically, the Tsaritsa is planning something big. Something that requires an enormous amount of energy.
Umbrella term given to various limited time energy policies implemented to Snezhnaya. They aim to conserve energy so that can direct research to the Armory Palace. However, progress has been sluggish while energy costs have soared far above projections, so the project's duration has been extended time and time again, arousing displeasure in many circles. Many of the disagreements in Snezhnaya revolve around this issue.
Even if they used all the surplus Kresnik Crystal in Snezhnaya, it still wouldn't be enough to meet demand. So, the Vetja passed a resolution requiring all factories and households to reduce their energy consumption. The policy has thus been charmingly named Project Stuja, meaning bitter cold.
Bitter cold? So, like, it's gonna be a cold winter, folks? You're all gonna have to find a way to get through it? That kind of idea?
Pretty much. When you're broke, you scrimp and save. When it's cold, you huddle together for warmth. There's always a way to stretch things out to make ends meet.
Snezhnaya Vetja. Lord Council, where various interest groups in Snezhnaya hold key meetings to discuss station of the nation, increase degrees in SS policy. Lord has the airing out views and requests from different wings of society at bivouac condition tradition as Snezhnaya prevents very founding.
Trouble is, if you stretch someone out like an elastic band for too long, who knows if they can ever bounce back. You know what? Come with me, and see for yourself.
Can you please explain to me why the price of Kresnik Crystal has gone up by 1/3 again? Even as our purchase quota has gone down. You only come here twice a month. This won't even last us a week.
The supply and pricing of Kresnik Crystal are based on current production volumes and price data. We Fatui are only responsible for delivery and security. I'm not in a position to explain to you how the figures are calculated, but I assure you, they are as fair and reasonable as possible.
Oh, so our lives mean nothing to you? How can you expect anyone to survive a single night in this weather without heating?
Since you insist on making me repeat myself every single visit, I will remind you again. There is no monopoly on the trade of Kresnik Crystal. You are free to purchase the shortfall from elsewhere on the market.
What market? Nobody else is selling. And when they do, they charge 8 times the normal rate. It's robbery is what it is.
Which is why the Snezhnaya Vetja passed a resolution to support border communities, without which you wouldn't even be able to buy crystal from us to begin with. So if you're here just to argue, move aside and let the next person in line come forward. Everyone's feeling the cold here.
You...
All right, everyone, let's calm down for a second. A few words, if I may. We're all subjects of Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, and I'm sure every one of us is dedicated to her great cause. We all know how cold it is. And the more it snows, the harder life gets. Everyone's struggling already. Let's not make things even more difficult for each other.
But Liaison Shishkin, there's clearly something wrong with this quota. I have a family in Marepasak who tell me they can buy at least double our crystal allotment.
Oh, believe you me, I had the same reaction when I first saw the numbers. Couldn't believe what I was reading. I even wrote a letter to confirm the true figures, but... I'm afraid the quota really is as low as you've been advised. Still, you must understand that calculating these energy quotas is a complicated balancing act. They have to factor in population, town size, industrial application. Our top priority must be to keep the largest Kresnik's torch burning continuously. Only then can we sell the remaining crystal for household use, and in doing so, we must make sure that everyone is treated fairly. As our Fatui comrades said, they are only responsible for delivering the goods. They need to keep accurate records, and they do not have any authority to modify the rates or quotas.
That's right. Our duty is to do things by the book.
Tell you what, listen. I know how anxious and upset everyone is. As a matter of fact, I was just discussing it with the mayor. What we can do is open the lower combustion chamber of the Kresnik's torch to the public. You can come to me directly to register, and I will allocate time slots accordingly. I can't guarantee there'll be ample energy for household use, but we can at least make sure you'll be able to boil water and cook food each day. Let's hang in there and make this work together, all right?
Fine. I don't see any alternative.
So, this is Project Stuja in action, huh? Oh, no wonder nothing's open for business. People are barely getting by.
It seems like there's nothing we can do, so where do we go from here?
You were looking for an inn, right? For your, Fae friend?
What?
Oh, Paimon's not a fae. Just Paimon. She must have caught a cold or something. We only just got to Snezhnaya, and we're still getting used to the climate.
I have a small place in Stratomaros. I don't stay there very often, though, so it's pretty basic. But if you're not picky, you're welcome to rest there for now. It's not much, but I've got blankets and a warm fire.
Are you sure? Oh, that's really kind of you.
Thank you so much. This is an enormous help.
All right, then. This way. Hello, I'm Alosha. I'm a hunter. Though, if you've talked to any highwaymen, you might have heard a different side to my story. But anyway, let's keep that between us for now.
His dog's got a fucking frisbee. Go to Alosha's house. Oh shit, dude. Appreciate you. Okay, I got my party back.
All geared up.
Oh, he's a polearm user. Okay. I wonder what kind of polearm user he is. Don't mind me, just gonna yoink, yoink, yoink. Okay. Alright. Alright.
Oh, so cozy and warm. Paimon's getting nice and toasty. Oh, wait. Paimon only introduced herself so far, didn't she? This is Paimon's best friend, the Traveler.
Good to meet you. I'm Alosha. Most travelers find the Snezhnayan climate to be a shock to the system at first. But as long as you keep yourself warm, you should be fine. Still, You should keep an eye on your condition. When people are too quick to dismiss a cold, it can easily end up turning into something more serious.
Don't say that. Paimon's too young for chronic health issues.
Is there a doctor in tomorrow's?
They aren't in town right now, and they won't be back anytime soon. The train station has been closed ever since these power shortages began. I do a lot of hunting, so I spend most of my time exposed to the elements. But even the animals wouldn't survive long in a storm like this, let alone a hunter. Nothing to do but sit tight in town until the weather improves.
Any possibility of getting the train station running again?
I get that you're in a hurry, but even if the station were open, that doesn't mean there'd be any trains. We could end up stuck here for a long time, I'm afraid.
Actually, I got my own train.
What? Your own train? Wait, hold on. That train? The one that suddenly fell out of the sky and crash-landed on the ice?
Oh, we got lucky and found it in a cave. Oh, then our luck ran out and we had a little accident.
I'd really like to get to Snezhnaya and find a doctor.
Pretty crazy for a random find in the mountains. Well, as long as your train's good to roll, you might get to Snezhnaya after all. I've been doing some digging recently. Turns out, the real reason for the current energy crisis in Stratomoros is that some of the supply is being seized for a private stockpile.
Stratomoros. Say that again?
I've been doing some digging recently. Turns out, the real reason for the current energy crisis in Stratomoros is that some of the
Stratomoros. Fuck it, I'll just say it as is.
But to expose what's going on, I need to catch them in the act. So, I'm heading off to catch a rabbit.
Huh? Wait, a rabbit stole the crystal?
It's a figure of speech. Real rabbits couldn't pull this off. They prefer carrots to Kresnik Crystal anyway.
Do you have a suspect in mind?
Shishkin. Mr. Positive Attitude, let's all get along now, shall we?
Him? Really? I never would have guessed.
I'll come with you. Let's go.
Huh? You're coming with?
Solving the energy crisis will help getting the station running again, and then we can get the Snezhnaya.
Oh, okay then. Just give Paimon a second to get ready.
You stay here and rest, Paimon. We don't want your condition getting worse.
Alright. Guess there's no point pushing myself. Paimon will stay here and hold the fort then. Be careful, you two.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there's one more introduction to do. Tagarin, get in here.
Dog!
Oh, a doggy.
Look at him. Sick!
Angry doggy. Oh, Tagarin doesn't like being petted then.
He likes to think he's above that kind of thing. He's my hunting partner, so he'll be joining us when we head out. Carrots aside, we'll need to stay completely undetected. We can't risk spooking our rabbit, or there's no telling which burrow he'll scurry back into. First, we need to find a way into the train station and see if we can find any real freight data. Shishkin's figures can't be trusted. Then, we get Tugarin to catch a scent and find out which way the crystal went. What are you eating?
Check it out. When you're all out of carrots, try jerky.
Did you just whip that out of your pocket, Paimon?
Good doggy. Good doggy.
A fellow dog lover, huh?
Yup. And rabbit lover. Carrots are great too, you know.
Good to know. Eat up, Tugarin. We got a lot of work to do.
What's up, Paimon? Where the fuck did Paimon actually get that from? What the fuck? Was that just on the floor? Requiem on the Iceland.
Paimon's just gonna stay here and get some good rest. You guys, be careful out there.
What has he got in his house? He's got tools. Something here. Pots and pans. Pickled. Foods. Alright, let's go.
Wait. Nice work, Tagarin. Come on, we'll go around.
Sneaking. We're sneaking. Hey, look, my head's inside the pole.
This way. We'll enter from the upper floor.
Hey, I was just up here. That's hilarious, actually.
There we go. A freight list. Straight from the Fatui. So Shishkin won't have had the chance to doctor the figures. Looks as new as the day it was printed. I guess no one bothers reading these unless they have ulterior motives.
Well, if they did, they had no loophole for them to exploit.
Yeah, this is all we need. Come on, let's get out of here. Then go track down the crystal.
And how do we do that?
Tagarin's a keen hunter, and catching rabbits is his specialty.
Really? To garner the townspeople's attention, think of a way to allay suspicion before moving on. I can play as a dog in Genshin. Let's go! I'm playing as a fucking dog. Oh. I'm gonna check out everyone. It's probably funnier that way.
Anywhere there's a stove, there'll be the scent of crystal. That's normal.
Alicia's voice in your memories. Oh, hell yeah. Shoved it right in my tail.
Anywhere there's a stove, there'll be the scent of Cristal. That's normal.
What's up, dude? We got a bit of a buried treasure.
But if he picks up the scent of Cristal somewhere and there's no stove around, that's how we know something's up.
Sniff.
This must be the rabbit's warren. Good job, boy. Sure enough, there's a tunnel. You stay here and keep watch. I'm gonna take a look inside.
With investigation complete, you and Alosha secretly notify the Fatui and recover some of the missing crystal. Tellingly, the entrance to the tunnel is right at Shishkin's residence. Now it's time to confront him.
Thanks for looking out for us. Things are getting tougher by the day.
No need to thank me. It's my pleasure. Sure as Her Majesty the Tsaritsa watching over us, every sacrifice will be worthwhile. Let's grit our teeth until the blizzard passes. These days of hardship will be over soon.
Maybe for everyone else, Liaison Shishkin. But for you, the hard times have only just begun.
Huh? Who are you? What's the matter?
Oh shit, public lynching.
I just had a question for you. Why, when times are as tough as this, would someone hoard more Kresnik Crystal than they could ever use? All the crates here are from the most recent shipment, but they weren't brought here for sale. Instead, they were secretly stashed away. Would you be able to shed any light on the situation, Mr. Shishkin?
Me? Why, I have no idea. But look at how much there is. It's quite a godsend. Now there will be plenty to go around.
This godsend was found in a cellar adjacent to your residence following a tip from Mr. Alosha. And this is only a fraction of what we found down there. We're still taking a full inventory. The official figures will be finalized shortly. I've always been grateful for your efforts to mediate between us and the townspeople of Sretomaros. But now, Mr. Shishkin, it appears you were the source of the conflict all along.
How could you do this to us?
We trusted you to have our backs. You've been lying to us this whole time?
Hey,
Jig's up. Come clean.
I owe you all an apology. I'm sorry. I'm so very sorry.
I won't help.
This isn't who I am. Please believe me, this was a one-time mistake that I will never repeat. We all know how difficult life has been since Project Stuja came into force. Energy is an increasingly scarce resource. People everywhere are getting desperate. But some places have been hit harder than others. I grew up in Alatir, a small village with no train station. Deliveries of Kresnik Crystal have ceased there entirely. If nothing is done, they're all going to freeze to death. You know as well as I do how downright impossible it is to buy Crystal these days. The thought of my poor mother and father, with no one to help them, I felt so afraid. I watched as energy grew scarcer by the week, all the while knowing that their lives were at risk. Then one day, I looked at the Crystal shipment in front of me, and a terrible, selfish thought entered my mind. Looks like I'm just not cut out to be a criminal. I'm so sorry. Once the Fatui have finished their count, you'll see that the numbers match their waybill. I have the official Snezhnayan quotas here. Anyone who has already purchased energy, please make your way over here to correct your transactions. I'll make a batch purchase of crystal worth 3 months' salary for you all to use free of charge. As for Alatir, I'll think of something else.
You don't have to go that far.
Yeah, owning up to your mistake is enough for me. You've done plenty of good for the community in the past. I'm not looking for a handout.
Drop the act. You claim this was a one-time mistake, but the real reason there's only 1 shipment's worth of stolen crystal in your basement is that you have an accomplice.
Reporting in, sir. We've conducted a full search of the mayor's house. As expected, we found many crates full of crystal, half of which were still in their original shipping containers.
This wasn't your first time at all. You've been colluding with the mayor of Stratomeros for a long time now. The train station's currently out of service, but it does open for a short window every time there's an energy delivery. And every time a train pulls in, you're there on site to take inventory and oversee the workers unloading the cargo. The mayor handpicks said workers. Per his instructions, they transport the crystal by tunnel at night to the mayor's house, and he sells it out of town. But since he can't get the goods out of town by train, he had to arrange an alternative method of transportation. This meant slower sales, which gave me plenty of opportunity to catch him in the act.
Wait, the mayor's involved in this too?
Preposterous. What proof do you have of any of this?
Basic math. I've spent a lot of time lately counting carriages as the snowstorm rages.
Counting carriages? What?
The energy consumed by a train depends on its total weight. And since energy is a limited resource right now, it's fair to assume that every carriage is packed full. So, if we take the energy required for the Kresnik's torch, add the sales figures you provided, then compare that figure to the train's theoretical cargo capacity, guess what? The numbers never match. It's always off by 1 or 2 carriages worth. This time, you set a new record. 3 carriages missing.
You mean to tell me that you sat around outside, counting carriages, in this weather?
I'm a hunter. I have 2 options. Hunt or starve.
Well, I've heard enough. The evidence speaks for itself. Take Shishkin and the mayor into custody and escort them back to Snezhnaya.
You cocky little brat! Ruining my business! Just you wait.
Later. So you've been investigating this for a while, huh?
Yeah, something felt off. So I just followed my gut. Math isn't my strong suit, though. I'm lucky my dad made me learn enough to get by, but all this number crunching was a million times harder than the aim and fire work I'm used to.
Thank you for your assistance. You're a brave lad. Shishkin was quite the cunning criminal, as I'm sure you can tell. He did all of this right under our noses, and we never suspected a thing.
A wolf in sheep's clothing. He had everyone fooled.
Even with that sob story he fed us. He was probably trying to keep the mayor out of it, not just mask his own motives. Without the compelling case he put together, even I might have fallen for it. Alosha, was it? Tell me, are you really a hunter?
We can go find some wild animals if you want. I'll fire off a couple of shots, and you'll see whether I'm the real deal.
I didn't mean to cast suspicion on your identity. It's just... well, I'm sure you've heard of the Rokot. Recently, they've been recruiting people with your kind of talent. They hide in plain sight under false identities, working against Project Stusha, sometimes directly opposing the Tsaritsa herself. They aren't a violent organization, and their goal is to improve the lives of the common folk. But still, as a member of the Fatui, I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't keep tabs on them.
First I've heard of this. I don't really keep up with what goes on in the city. All I know is, people who don't mind their own business in the city end up paranoid about everything. As for me, I just couldn't stand Shishkin. I'm from Alatir myself, and I can tell you, nobody's lived there in years. Why would an abandoned village need Crystal? Of course, no one really cares about the fate of that place. I'm guessing today is the first you've heard of it.
I see. It does sound quite tragic. Really. Well, thanks again for your assistance, and your friend here too. I will report this incident to Snezhnaya. The Fatui will take over energy distribution until new officials are appointed. We'll also ensure that the train station resumes normal service as soon as possible. Looks like it's my turn to brush up on math now. I never liked it as a kid either.
Thanks for me too, Aloysia.
Don't mention it. Isn't the soldier overseeing the delivery supposed to verify the quantity of the goods? Was he just careless? Or was he being paid off too? Who knows? Excuse me. I'll take a share of Kresnik Crystal too. Thanks. I need to take a detour before we head back. There's someone I have to deliver this crystal to.
Let's go. At least everyone gets their shit now. Is Paimon still there? Let me check.
Over here. Paimon's just gonna stay here.
Dude, I fucking love this guy. What a fucking G.
Hang tight for a moment. This old lady, she doesn't really know who's who anymore.
Oh, grandson. It's so cold today. You must be freezing.
Ma'am, it's me, Aloysia.
Aloysia? Aloysia who?
You know me. I came by earlier today. Cleaned the ashes out of your stove, gave you some warmer bedding, and washed your back.
I'm sorry, I don't remember. Now, how often do I get to see my grandson? Hmm? Come on, take a seat and relax while I fix you something to eat.
It's okay. You just rest. I'm fine.
Oh, you. It's nice to come and visit your old granny once in a while, isn't it? Sretomaros, a good town. All sorts of things to do and people to meet. And the local officials are good to us. Sit down, come on, take a seat. I still have some fruit left. Let me get it for you.
Please, don't get up on my account. You need to rest. Where's the fruit?
Right under the basket by the door. Or maybe it was on the bedside cabinet. Well, grandson dear, do you like it?
Very much, ma'am. It's delicious.
Good, good. Wonderful.
You don't need to save any more for me next time, all right? Fresh fruit is hard to come by at the moment. You should eat it as soon as you get it.
Oh, I don't need it. I'm fine. But if you like it, come back for some more soon.
After a long chat, Aloysia tidies up the old lady's room before finally... Oh, okay.
Some kind soul must have given these to her. But she always saves the nicer things for special occasions.
How do you know her?
I met her at the market back before her health began declining. She was a lovely old lady. We're from the same hometown. Not many people have heard of Alatir. And if they have, it's usually for all the wrong reasons. There's a gang of highwaymen that came from there. Now that it's an abandoned village, it's rare to find anyone who shares fond memories of our hometown. So after we got talking and realized we were from the same place, we decided to keep in touch by letter. I first learned of Stratomoros's energy supply problems from a passing comment in one of her letters. Then, after her health went downhill, I started visiting more often to check in on her. The town's been in decline for a while now, but because of her memory problems, she thinks of it as the bustling, prosperous Stratomoros still in its heyday. That said, I kinda appreciate her optimism. There's not much of it going around in this world of ice and snow.
My bad, dude. Maybe I shouldn't have asked.
It's fine. Everyone grows old. In Snezhnaya, some people believe that in your final moments, you'll sense a familiar presence by your side. You turn to look at them, but their face is blurry. So you focus hard, trying to make out who it is. And when you finally see their face, the Grim Reaper reaches out and takes your life. She still calls me grandson, though. So at least I'm not a blurry face in her world just yet. Come on, let's get back and see how Paimon's doing.
Return to Alocia's house. Alright.
Surprise!
Over here!
You good, Paimon? See you floating.
Paimon, we're back. Are you feeling any better?
Yep. Paimon's not cold anymore, but she's still a little dizzy. Flying probably isn't a good idea right now. Paimon might lose her balance. But Paimon's sure she'll be fine. It's probably just from getting hit on the head by that pile of snow when we first arrived in Snezhnaya.
Her complexion's looking much better. Let's keep an eye on her.
I still think we should see a dog when we get the chance.
Sure. But enough about that. How did everything go on your end? Are you all set? Did you have any trouble?
I'll explain. It's a bit of a long story.
We saved the town in the first 10 minutes.
Jeez. You guys got pretty busy. Sounds like the liaison officer and the mayor were running quite an operation. Good riddance to both of them. It's a good thing you managed to catch them. So, you said the train station will open again soon, right? And everyone has enough crystal now?
Yeah. Well, enough to survive at least. Project Stuzha isn't going away anytime soon. People will still have to scrimp and save to make ends meet.
You know, I've been meaning to ask, what exactly is the Tsaritsa trying to achieve?
Don't know. The goal of Project Stuzha is to gather energy for the Tsaritsa, but no one knows where that energy's going. It's never been made public. The thing is, we were told that the project would only last for 6 months, but time and time again, they keep extending it.
Extending it? Does that mean the Tsaritsa's plan isn't going very smoothly?
That's what everyone suspects. In principle, any proposed extension needs to pass by majority vote in the Snezhnaya Veche. But even though opposition has been growing, any detractors end up caving in to political pressure from the rooster, Pulcinella. He's the chair of the Snezhnaya Veche and a key figure in the voting process. He has the backing of many powerful and influential people.
Sounds like par for the course for the Fatui.
How come the Fatui are picking on ordinary people even here in Snezhnaya?
I don't see it like that. Fundamentally, the Fatui will always think and act in the Tsaritsa's interests. But that doesn't mean they don't care about the plight of the common folk. The only reason Stratomoros still receives crystal shipments is because of a relief proposal put forward by the rooster himself. Then there's the Fatui soldiers providing support in every corner of the nation. Even the Northland Bank provided some mora for disaster relief, and they're as conservative and indifferent as they come. It's just that the rich and powerful in their fancy palaces live in a completely different world from us. There's always going to be some conflict when those worlds collide.
I'm reminded of something that the Fatui officer mentioned, the Recourt.
Yeah, well, even though we all believe in Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, there are still many differences of opinion on how best to tackle the big issues of the day. Regular folk don't have an easy way of getting their voices heard in Snezhnagrad, while the rich and powerful are either unwilling or afraid to speak out for all sorts of complicated reasons. The Rokad provides the disaffected with false identities and an outlet to vent their frustrations.
Civilian political organizations in Snezhnaya, its members to hide all their identities and go by codenames instead to avoid the effects of status on their freedom to express their political opinions. They say that this organization was founded by a young counselor who was ousted from their seat, even though the identities of the organization's leader and administrators have yet to be disclosed to the public.
Of course, an organization like that exists in a gray area. The moment the Veche think they've crossed a line, there's sure to be a crackdown. But so far, they've been doing their best to help the common folk.
They sound a lot like you.
Like us, don't you mean? You didn't hesitate to join in. You're not new to this. I can tell.
That's because we're adventurers. It's our job to help people out with commissions and get to the bottom of things.
It's less about the money and more about the adventure itself, really.
Sounds like we're going to get along. So, what's your business in Snezhnagrad? Aside from taking your friend to see a doctor, of course.
I want to meet the Tsaritsa. It's complicated. I've had run-ins with many of the Harbingers along the way, and I really need to know what the Tsaritsa is up to. Her ultimate goal, what the Gnosis mean in all of this. Since I've made it this far in my journey, I have to find the truth, whatever it takes.
Wait, so... no way. Are you who I think you are?
Sounds like you've heard of us then. We're getting more famous by the day.
Of course, I know it won't be easy, so I'm not planning to get there by force.
I didn't realize I was in the company of giants. Honestly, we're all as curious as you are about what the Tsaritsa's planning, and why it has to involve us freezing to death in the snow. But getting in the same room as her won't be easy. The common folk aren't permitted to meet her at the best of times, and right now, she's probably not even in Snezhnagrad. Word is, she's heading east on a campaign to slay a monster.
Slay a monster, huh? The one that's in summoning the blizzards?
Yeah. So you've heard of it. A wild, unpredictable monster with the power to summon snowstorms. It also absorbs everything around it into its body, so it's growing constantly. Now, it's so big that the Tsaritsa has deemed it the #1 threat. Luckily, as it grew, it became increasingly less mobile, so it doesn't pose an immediate threat to this town or to Snezhnagrad. I'm sure that Tsaritsa and her personal guard, the Druzhna, won't have any trouble defeating the creature between them. It's just a question of how long it'll take.
Force of personal guards will only answer to the Tsaritsa. It is said that the Belisar personally led this force while he ruled. Most of its members are Vila.
Suffice to say, you won't be seeing her anytime soon. You'll have to wait until she gets back.
If it comes to it, I'll just have to go to her.
Fair. Well, the Fatui will be taking over management of the train station for the time being. Things should be up and running by tomorrow. Once it's open, we can see about getting your train towed to the station.
Whoa! That's gotta take a lot of manpower. Are you sure we can talk them into it?
The Fatui aren't exactly spotless in this whole mess. Plus, we helped them out. Should be easy enough to negotiate.
I'm more concerned about the paperwork I need to drive the train.
As far as I know, all the paperwork is dealt with upon manufacture. I've never seen anyone check it, so I wouldn't worry. Having a train makes everything much easier. We'll reach Snezhnaya in no time. I need to head there myself anyway. Got some game to trade for Mora. I know a good doctor in the city. I'll introduce you when we get there.
Oh, thanks so much. Let's get a good night's sleep ahead of our big trip tomorrow.
Alright. Off to the station. After explaining the situation with the Fasui soldiers, they readily agree to help. Soon, the real train is back on the tracks.
Drive carefully, alright? You don't want to end up in this situation again.
How the fuck did they do that?
Also, I don't think I've seen a train like this before. Is it a new model or something?
Yeah, I guess.
Not a fan of small talk, are you? Anyway, take this. It's an up-to-date map of the Snezhnayan rail network. All the track switching is automated, so as long as the train's moving, you don't need to worry about collisions or anything. We'll leave you to examine the train's conditions yourselves. Fingers crossed nothing's broken. I doubt Sir Tomoros has any engineers with experience working on this model.
Shouldn't be a problem. Thanks for everything.
All right then. Have a safe journey. And make sure to check everything's working before you set off.
I'm sure it'll be fine, right? I have Gray. You good? My train. Now, this is a train that belongs entirely to you. Should you feel fatigued while exploring Snezhnaya, you can return to the train anytime for a rest. While on the train, you can set your destination for any location on the Snezhnaya railway map that you have already unlocked. While exploring Snezhnaya, you can return to your train at any time for a rest. Okay. A basic heat source. Yep. Yep. Sounds good. Oh my god, we got a train. I just jumped in. He'll be like, what the fuck? What the fuck? This train looks sick though. Give me that. Will it open for me? No, it won't. Anything to say about my train? Look at my train. My train is amazing. Give it a look. Yeah. You like that train? It's mine. Alright, let's go. What's up, dude? I want to go over there. Fuck. Can I go over here? Oh, I can.
Alright. Looks like our destination settings have been applied. Let's give this thing a final once-over and then head out. Goggles, your time to shine.
Over to you.
Affirmative. Running vehicle diagnostics.
What's this?
I don't know, man. No clue. Think of it as a kind of autopilot system.
Engine, green. Wheels, green. Frame, minor damage, but no impact on function. Diagnostics complete. All systems nominal.
Neat! Huh. Paimon still can't get over the fact that You just found this tech lying around in a random cave.
Yeah, I definitely lucked out there.
I've lived in Snezhnaya my whole life, and I've never heard of an interactive, talking train autopilot.
Strictly speaking, I wasn't designed purely to drive trains, though I doubt you have any interest in navigating the practically unreadable operator's manual yourself. All configurations are complete. Should you require any further assistance, please call for the Eye of Grey.
Here we go.
Oh, nope. Paimon's gonna find a warmer seat.
That isn't much better. You're next to a window. You're next to the open window, dude.
Huh? What's going on?
Oh no.
All the oopie goopies are here. Is this where I get the blicky? I want the gun. Unequipped.
What is this place? Traveler, are you okay?
I'm alright. You good?
Paimon's still airborne, but it feels like swimming through thick, gloopy water. It's horrible.
Just our luck. Of all the things that could have gone wrong.
Halosha, you're Snezhnayan, right? Any idea what the heck this place is?
It's called the Shadow Realm. A place where no wind blows, no light shines, and no elemental energy flows. Even time itself doesn't exist here. It's a world where everything seems to come to a standstill.
The Shadow Realm? Oh my god. Did the copyright run on that shit? What the... It is said to be inextricably linked to the golden city of Hyperborea. What? Okay, I'm ready.
I've only seen it a few times before, and this is my first time inside. It's a dangerous place. Most people who get sucked into the Shadow Realm are never seen again. And the few who do make it back, they're never quite the same.
Huh? Then what the heck do we do now? Oh, maybe Goggles knows something. Goggles?
Well, I don't see it anywhere.
Great. Now we're done for.
Hold it together. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I heard a story once about the world of shadows. If it's true, there's a way to escape. We just need to find the exit. Come on, let's explore.
Defeat the opponents who have been twisted by the Shadow Realm.
Look at these Fatui. It's like they've lost their minds.
Their shadows have been devoured. They're no longer amongst the living.
Well, that's true. They don't have shadows. That is actually a really cool detail. I don't know how to really
ready to
fight
drop
you.
blood.
Wait, what's this music, dude? What the fuck? Wait, this music's fucking baller. What?
I can't channel elemental energy here, but I have a few gadgets that still work.
Pepe Jam? Oh my god.
Wait, what's that blue thing? Is that Goggles?
Guess we'd better find a way over.
You right. Oh shit, dude just leapt into the action. Signed to the action with Call of Duty Ghosts. Oh my god. you want me to... Here, I'll rush it.
Point.
This is the last one.
What do we do next?
Play it by ear.
Come along now. Oh my god. It's Sleep Train from VR chat.
Hello. I am glad to see the three of you safe and sound.
For now, at least. But things aren't looking too good.
Correct. We are now inside what is known as the Shadow Realm, the darkest space in the shell, where even the Most High is loath to cast its gaze. Time and space hold no meaning here. It intersects with the world of the Light Realm only rarely, like an air bubble that rises to the water's surface. We must leave this place before it sinks back down into the depths once more.
Sounds like you have a plan.
Yes. In fact, the very purpose of my creation was likely to... from the Shadow Realm. It appears that key data is currently inaccessible, but now is not the time to resolve that problem. I have marked the exit to the Shadow Realm for your convenience. In addition, I have prepared some equipment to aid you as you traverse the Shadow Realm, traveler.
There's a specialist equipment for this? How do you have that at the ready?
It may well be one of my core functions. Scan complete. Construction in progress. Activation code? We once peered into the past from the ruins of the shadows. This is what remains of the Golden City, Hyperborea.
We just randomly got that? What? What the fuck? Hey, yo. I got myself a big blicky.
Now go. Arm yourselves with weapons of the spirit. Bring down the walls of the stronghold and extinguish the flaming arrows of the wicked.
Is this a gun?
I guess.
In the Shadow Realm, where humans cannot channel the elements, there once was one who, after much research and many attempts, found this to be the most effective means of attack. Let's go. We don't have much time.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty hot in this outfit. Based on the classic shooter view controls, based on original basic controls. Who aims by shifting up and down? What? Hell nah. Look at me though. I'm so hot right now. 45 round mag. Can I like... Oh, I can slide. Okay. Oh, here we go.
When you encounter small obstacles, you can simply clamber over them. You can slide to navigate through low, narrow tunnels. Obstruction ahead. You may be able to use the explosives nearby. Shoot the explosives to detonate them and clear the path.
Pick up ammo. I have 660 rounds.
Since elemental energy is unavailable in the Shadow Realm, ammunition is an important resource. For long-range targets, try using the scope to line up your shot.
Oh, they even a red indicator to let you know if you hit it or not. Alright.
Many hostile units approaching. I suggest a new strategy. Take cover, and pick them off one by one.
Convenient place red barrels?
It's over.
Need a refill.
More enemies detected. Try attacking with the newly unlocked Assault.
When normal attacks charge a firearm with a special energy known as Frigid Glory. Once sufficient energy has been stored, press the simulated elemental skill button to switch to breakthrough mode. In breakthrough mode, the firearm consumes Frigid Glory to launch high-powered ray spears, piercing through opponents in their path and dealing critical damage.
Function.
Wait, so you want me to use E?
State number 2. Switch mode. Mind the rhythm.
Where's the...
It's time. I can't believe that's actually an achievement. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Oh shit. I'm better.
Change of tactics.
It's not, bitch.
Nice.
It's actually pretty smooth. A scepter that hovers in mid-air, aim and fire at the sigil, and you'll be able to use the power of the freeze mark to move quickly around the shadow realm.
Aim at the freeze mark and pull the trigger to move using the rope.
Alright. Baller.
Time to catch my breath.
Oh shit, hold on. I have an idea. Do I not have... Alright. Shooting. Get me up there.
Reload. Mind the rhythm.
Can't take much more.
Some supply points can restore a small amount of stamina. Press on. You should be able to use the prime ice construct left here to cover long distances.
Oh. I thought I had to shoot it. Let's go.
I recommend using this grappling gun. Such devices were originally used to secure structures in the Shadow Realm. If you detach the connected hook, the grappling gun will automatically fire a rope to another nearby hook.
Okay. So, we just removed this hook, right?
And how do you do that? Just walk over and grab it? Or shoot it? No. I don't really want to run anywhere. Can I jump? No? Remove the grapple. I feel like I'm doing... Hold on. What do I... Oh, I can refund it. There we go. That's what we had to do. Oh! Okay, that was pretty sick. It feels so weird because we're used to right-clicking for sprinting or in Genshin. Now I gotta actually play like a regular FPS or TPS. Onwards we go. I got so much fucking ammo. I've capped out. 2K is the highest. I just refilled that for nothing. I'm gonna snipe this dude.
Light him up.
Nice. Actually, I'll go down there. There's probably treasure. That was a bit of health.
Nice.
Okay. Okay.
Sprint at the prime ice launcher to reach high places with ease.
You gotta do that in my ear all the time, man. It's gonna be kind of crazy.
Usable munitions detected. Frag crystal.
When thrown, creates electro field that deals AoE inside enemies. Okay. Holy shit. Okay. We're just...
Try this.
Fall back.
Nice. Reload.
Close that door. Hey. Okay, we're good. Just, you don't have to...
Shift your center of gravity and slide down.
Change of tactics.
Gunfire in Silent Lands. Oh.
Charge.
How much longer is this
Oh!
gonna take?
I sniped to
The
death.
exit is right ahead. We are very close now. However,
It's like they're trying to keep us trapped here. That platform and the carriages are swarming with undead Fatui. Guess we gotta storm through.
Let's go! I'm gonna kill them all.
Need a refill.
You don't want to say reload? Is that a fucking grenade launcher? Sunwheel Firearm. It lobs grenades of different elemental types in an arc. Any opponent struck is treated as being hit in a weak point. Normal attack, aiming displays fire path. Switch element to a different type. That's cool.
you may find switching to assault mode makes your attacks more effective.
Oh my fucking god. You know what? I dig it. Open wide.
Reload.
Chaotic Land Cruiser.
State number 2.
Alright, let's go.
Switch mode.
Take cover. Let me.
Frag out.
Run.
Come on, we're almost there.
Move your ass.
I'm shaking so much!
Looks like the Shadow Realm is about to sink back down into the depths.
The exit is right here.
You mean this weird bubble thing? Wait, how exactly do we...
No time to think. We just gotta go for it. Looks like I was right.
Are you sure about that? I didn't see shit.
I can't believe the Shadow Realm manifested right on the railroad tracks. It's almost unheard of. Lucky we made it out. All thanks to you and that awesome gun.
While we were in there, you mentioned Hyperborea.
Ah, so you have heard of the Golden City before?
The ancient Golden City. One of the many cities guided by heavenly envoys, which was, for reasons unknown, destroyed in a single day. Now, one can only imagine its former glory from the ruins that remain.
Yeah, it came up a whole bunch in Nokrai. You're a pretty neat surprise in that sense, aren't you, Goggles? We had no idea they left cool gadgets like you behind.
Thanks for saving us again, Eye of Grey.
Make no mistake, it was a team effort. For a first-time firearm user, your performance was quite outstanding, far beyond my expectations. As Alosha said, it is highly unusual for the Shadow Realm to manifest in a place like this, but we should still watch out for similar dangers ahead.
Oh, let's hope not. If anything else goes wrong with this trip, Paimon's gonna have train trauma for life.
The Shadow Realm can appear anywhere, not just on the railroad. I am simply advising that we take sensible precautions. Now, if you wish to further calibrate and upgrade your firearm, you may do so over there, provided you have the necessary components. Please take a moment to catch your breath while I repair the body of the train. Amongst other things, this will ensure Paimon is a little warmer while on board.
Oh, thanks, Goggles. You're a trusty train conductor. Well, maybe trusty isn't quite the right word, considering. Anyway, at least you get the job done.
So the gun can be upgraded.
Yes, of course. And just like the Eye of Grey, I am sure it will be a great asset to you in your future adventures. If not the trustiest, then it will at least get the job done.
Let's get some fresh air while the Eye of Grey fixes the train.
You good, Paimon?
Yeah, sure. Paimon wants to forget all about the Shadow Realm. It was so creepy in there. Stretching our legs might help take our mind off things.
Nice.
It's so quiet here for a train station. Not a person in sight. Just abandoned houses. Huh? So much for repair. You've swapped our train out for a whole new model.
My plan was to restore the train to its original appearance per my records as quickly as possible. Now that the repairs are complete, the train offers optimized performance and a significantly improved trendiness level.
Huh. Didn't know trendiness was a parameter.
According to my calculations, parameterization is the most effective way for the Eye of Grey to understand trendiness.
Hyperborea, huh? I'm sure I've heard of that in a story somewhere. What an incredible little gadget you are.
Okay. Nice. Snezhnaya Adventure Journal. Adventure Journal is now unlocked. Follow the journal and progress as we go. You can view ongoing collectible quests in Snezhnaya. There's also where you collect corresponding rewards after completing Archon quests and world quests. The experience section of your Snezhnaya Adventure Journal. Here you can find the meeting points you have discovered while exploring Snezhnaya. Additionally, you can also view in this section any special recruitment projects that can be done this week. The Shadow Realm history section of your Shadow Realms and any dangerous shadows Snezhnaya and quick travel. It was a good cleanup operation. Journal also allows you to look up the temperatures in the current area and low temperature locations. The Eye of Grey will expand cosmic energy, regulate body temperature. Okay, do keep an eye on that. Okay. That was sick. Board the train and head for Snezhnaya. Oh, there's even like... There's a chest nearby. Is there now? Were you perhaps talking about my chest? You can leave notes. Oh, I see.
A reward on the road.
Great deeds on the tundra. Claimable rewards. Okay. Art that used to be a soul. Oh. Awesome. Okay. Looks like I got free roam. So I think I should be good. Nobody is here. That's crazy. Link mechanism. Enter. Alright, I have an idea. I will treat Odette to a fine meal. Oh wait, hold on. Let me see. Wishing team, maybe? She probably doesn't like me very much, so I'm just gonna put the Harbingers here, I guess? I don't know. Alakino, Sandrone, and Hell. I'm gonna put Columbina here.
An insurmountable problem, I presume?
Sit. Alright. It's time. Hello, Lynette. I need more Alyosha. The dude is fucking cool. Hell yeah, let's go.
Thanks for all the support. You want an autograph, right? What do you want me to draw next to it? How about a feather? Oh, wait, you're not one of my fans? Guess I misunderstood. Let me start from the top then. I'm Odette, a ballerina with the Korylevsky troupe. Well, thanks for all the support anyway.
She sounds so nervous to be with us. Well, not really, but just... Well. Hey, not bad. Hello, Odette. What an interesting face she has. Alright, let's get to work. Oh my god, we're finally back, and I have an hour and 40 minutes to get to the first act. Finally, we can start dragging our feet. Oh my god. Oh, I forgot I muted my mic. There we go. And look, I spawned in train. We're keeping it consistent. Also, I love the BGM when you end the train. Just like the radio sound. Okay. Allow us to depart, Bertser. Alright, come on. Great deeds on the tundra. Beyond silver and fine gold. Oh, wait, yeah. There we go. Finally, I can play the game. Alright. They want me to take the train over to Snezhnaya, I think. Okay. So, I'm gonna call my own train. For my party, though, I'm gonna put... Snezhnaya is gonna be in here with us, I'm pretty sure. And then I'll just put these two here for now. Okay. I need to use the gadget. Look at this shit, man. Change loadout. Alright, call train. Look how cozy it is, minus this little portal to the Hell Dimension. Enter the shooting range. Shadow Realm Analyzer. There's nothing to do on the table right now. Maybe we can put something here after we collect the keepsakes from Snezhnaya. Okay. Open. Dude, look at this. I love this look. Start this train to Snezhnaya. Onward. This feels like an elevator simulator.
They really had to build the railroad over a canyon, huh?
You might want to avoid looking down if you're afraid of heights.
No, it's not that. Paimon's just praying that we don't have yet another accident.
Oh, hey, look. There's a little, I think the thing that Vegas saw play yesterday.
That mountain is breathtaking. Reminds Paimon of Dragonspine.
They say this mountain's the domain of a Snegovic lord. A lot of the Snegovic retreated there to live in seclusion, so it's a pretty mysterious place. You hear all kinds of stories. Even the residents of the nearby town of Svietlolaidovka steer clear of the summit, and they make a living off of harvesting prime ice. Look, Snezhnagrad's just up ahead.
Oh, hello. We finally made it. Is no one going to question this weird-ass train that just came in? Or does everyone just have their own train? Transport Bureau Safety Officer. Leave the train and enter Snezhnaya. Choo-choo! You guys gonna stay here? Alright, I'm leaving. I should probably go this way.
Here we are. Welcome to Snezhnagrad train station, the biggest transport hub in the nation.
Wow! It's so majestic! Just flying from one side to the other would probably leave Paimon out of breath!
It's built for maximum efficiency. But yes, transferring trains here can be a little tiring. In the future, you can use this train station to travel anywhere you want in Snezhnaya. For now, though, come with me. Let's get Paimon checked out. This way. There's a lift car that goes straight to Zapolyarny.
Oh, Zapolyarny. The Zapolyarny Palace, right? Are we gonna see Snezhnaya? We might see Snezhnaya real soon. Precious you. Snezhnaya?
Look! They have really funny-looking hats. And those ones are about the same height as Paimon. But it looks like they can't fly.
Those would be Volkudlak and Domovoy. You'll also see the winged Vila and the snowborn Snegovic amongst others.
No wonder. We'd heard that Snezhnaya used to be the realm of the Fae. Paimon can really see it now.
I almost pressed L to bring up the camera because that's endless. I don't check these little guys out. Okay, how do I zoom in on these? Interesting. Okay. Petriskaya. Dude, look at this big dude over here. What the fuck? I swear I beat one up earlier, and they said that he was like infected or something. But he's just over here chilling. Oh. Let's hit disc. Alright, up we go. Later, boyos. Oh, I'm already up.
To the left is the market of Zolny. They sell everything there. You can often find some nifty little trinkets. To the right, you'll see the Korolyevsky Theater in the distance.
Look at that! Incredible!
Let's go over here. Go to Zapolyarny. The world itself opens before those with humble hearts. And there we have it. I won't resonate with Cryo just yet, because it's actually somewhat useless for me. Also, Sunway told me to gather these flowers specifically, the Frost Fairy flower seed, because we're probably going to use those for the Tsaritsa. So I'm going to grab these real quick, and there's seeds. Oh, and Alyosha is with me too. Alyosha also gives the what do you call it? The
all geared up.
Local materials for free, so we don't have to pull a fucking unit to have that shit anymore, which is great. Let me grab these. Can I just walk up this? I can, okay. Interesting. Grabbed it. Oh, hell yeah. This looks so sick.
Wow! Snezhnaya is stunning! Seeing it with our own eyes makes all the trouble we went through to get here worth it!
I found it pretty stunning when I first came here too. But I soon found out that stunningly beautiful means stunningly expensive. The prices here are crazy. I'm just a small-time hunter, so Zolny is where I spend most of my time. This way will take us to Podvorier restaurant. They offer food and lodging there, so you can get settled in while I fetch the doctor.
Is that gonna be stunningly expensive too?
Don't you worry about that. I've got 45 million mora.
Yeah, I mean, there are places to stay in Zolny, but I highly doubt they'd meet your standards. Most of the stoves are out of crystal, the windows are drafty, and at night, four-legged roommates come out to play, sharpening their claws on the roof beams and floorboards.
Yep, no way. Not a chance Paimon's staying anywhere like that. Maybe we can split the cost of the room between us? Paimon still has some savings left.
What happened to sponging off me? Come on, it's tradition. Yeah, dude, rip me off.
Fine then. It's your treat. Paimon will save her money for buying a nice little cake. Don't worry, you'll get some too.
I'm glad to see you've perked up. If you find yourselves in the mood for some sightseeing later, there's a few places around here worth seeing. This way leads to Zapoliarny Palace, which serves as the Tsaritsa's audience chamber and also her personal quarters. The adjacent block is kind of a city in its own right. That's Glupov, the headquarters of the Fatui.
A satellite city within Snezhnaya, the headquarters of the Fatui. Glupov's present mayor is the fifth of the Fatui Harbingers, the Rooster, Pochinella.
Inside, there's a munitions factory known as the Armory Palace, producing a constant supply of all kinds of equipment for the Fatui. A lot of important research happens there too. And over there is the Snezhnaya Vecha, where all the big shots meet regularly to make policy decisions. These places are best admired from a distance. I'm sure I don't need to explain why.
Yeah, they probably have super strict security. We're not looking for trouble right now.
The downtown area is near the center of Zapoliarny. That's where you'll find the restaurants, bookstores, and gift shops. Another place of interest is the Northland Bank, which is over this way.
Oh shit,
oh, and
he's pointing.
I'm sure you'll want to make contact with the Adventurers Guild at some point, right? That's right here.
Hi, Catherine.
Ooh, speaking of adventuring, we use alchemy quite a lot. Do you know where we can find a crafting bench?
No one practices alchemy at Snezhnaya, I'm afraid. Apparently there's some historical reason for it.
Oh. We'll just have to use the one on the train then.
Oh.
Kinda inconvenient. Wait, how come there's one on the train if that's Snezhnayan too?
So we have a lore reason as to why we don't have a crafting table in all of Snezhnaya. Except our train. That's weird. Maybe we can look into historical reasons later.
Yeah, I don't know. Not my area of expertise. Still, I wouldn't say the absence of alchemy makes life here any less convenient. Anyway... Finally, there's Zolny in that direction. It's mostly residential buildings and factories, but there's a few shops too. Worth a look around if you're interested. That's about it. You guys go ahead and get checked in while I track down my doctor friend.
Sounds good. Thanks for all the recommendations. It'll be good to get out of the cold wind. Paimon's starting to feel another headache coming on.
Well, let's get you inside then.
Podvorier restaurant is right this way.
If she says I'm not hungry, I know she's a bastard. Talk to Catherine. Hey! What's up, Catherine? I like you. Character is very useful. Beluga Fat? Oh, that's my friend. I'll give him a like. Hey, Catherine. How you doing? Welcome to Snezhnaya, Lynette. The Adventurers Guild is at your service. Whether you're seeking adventure, hunting for treasure, or tracking down a nemesis to hone your skills, the guild is ready to help. The Adventurers Guild does have a certain feel no matter where you are. But there are differences here and there. As you've seen, the land of Snezhnaya is vast and its weather and terrain challenging. Given the circumstances, it would be highly impractical to require adventurers to return all the way back to the guild just to turn in a commission. This is where the Prime Ice Community comes in. With this device, you can turn in your commissions directly from the field? Instead of trekking all the way back? What? As for your remuneration, rest assured there will be no delay, as the guild will also arrange to have it sent to you through various means. By various means, you mean Please don't worry about it. The Adventure Guild will ensure that you continue to reap the rewards of every adventure commission you take on. Whether you're in hot and passionate Land or ice cold Snezhnaya, the hot and passionate. I did watch something real on you later today. The guild will always be behind our adventures. Enjoy your adventures, Lynette and Astra Abasosk. A wondrous prime I'm constructed. A wondrous prime ice construct given to you by Catherine. It appears to be based on a blueprint of recent provenance, and that has yet become popular or common in Snezhnaya. Now with this construct, you can get in touch with the Adventurers Guild in Snezhnaya and talk to Catherine even when you're on a train. Dude! Wait, so we can both use an alchemy station and turn in our commissions just by sticking with our train? Like an actual portable HQ. That's sick. That's actually pretty sick.
Welcome to the Adventurers Guild, my lady. Is there something I can help you with?
Ooh, Snezhnaya. Ooh, we've got snowball flower. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna need to put some bitches out. Let me claim all. And I will confirm this. Navia does not need to search for meat anymore. And Nefer does not. Oh, maybe she does. These are fine. Official, you can rest your bow. Okay, so we'll grab these. I'll set Alyosha here, and Odette can, I don't know, brave the tundra. Okay, not bad, not bad.
I like music. In fact, I've taught myself to play many different instruments. You don't believe me? Find me a piano, and I'll show you a thing or two.
Okay. Let's go eat. Ooh. Glacial Palace of the Pole Star added to the archive. This is such a sick look. Hold on. Let me take a photo of this. My god. If I can probably show it in the middle of the night, but that's so sick. Let me hide the character. That is so cool looking. Alright. You know, I'm gonna use my computer as well to open up stream so that I don't have to use my phone all the time. Let me just mute myself though. Okay. Lock that screen. You have stoves everywhere. LSC. Would you like to order something? Please come this way. You look sleepy. Just a bit, but we folk could let you get that sometimes. But rest assured it won't affect my work. Alright. If you say so. Hey man. Can we get situated? Oh, we actually have a lodging.
Looks like you get what you pay for, huh? Paimon likes this room a lot.
What do you mean drafty and shitty? This is cozy as fuck. Feeling better now?
Yeah, much better now that we're out of the cold. Oh, thanks for taking such good care of Paimon. Honestly, she feels kind of bad for throwing a wrench in the works. If this were anywhere else, we'd be out investigating and adventuring by now. But instead, we're stuck here waiting for a doctor.
Well, it's okay. We aren't under any time pressure. I am. I've only got an hour and 30 minutes before I gotta get the fuck out of here. But I'm gonna say it's okay anyway.
You're right. No need to push ourselves too hard for no reason. A lot happened on our way into the city. Let's review what we've learned so far and try to figure out what to do next. Obviously, the million more question is, what is this Saritsa planning? Everything else leads back to that.
Yeah, that was our main goal in coming to Snezhnaya.
Sure was. And so far, we've learned that in addition to the 7 Gnosis, her plan also requires a ton of energy. But we won't get to see her anytime soon. Alosha said that she went east to fight that big monster. It must be a pretty powerful one if it can blanket the whole of Snezhnaya in a snowstorm this awful.
It's one of the threats we'll need to face, I think.
To be honest, what we're really lacking right now is information. The kind of information that only the higher-ups in the government would know. Not word on the street type of info. Paimon can think of a few people who might be able to help us. But
They're all Fatui.
right. And when we left Nocry, Sandrone specifically left a message reminding us which side we're on. So, it's unlikely they'd tell us anything confidential about the Saritsa's grand plan.
It's so worth asking. Maybe we can learn some non-confidential info.
Yeah, fair point. Besides, that Gloopov place is right nearby. We've got nothing to lose, so it'd be a waste not to go. There's gotta be someone there willing to talk to us, right? Maybe Arlecchino or Sandrone? Or possibly Tartaglia. But it's unlikely we could sweet-talk Arlecchino, let alone Sandrone. She basically told us to stay in our lane already.
Well, it's been a while since we last saw Tartaglia.
Yeah, the last time was all the way back in Fontaine, right? Too bad we missed him in Nocry. Apparently, he came to help out.
Hello. Is there a traveler in Paimon in there?
That's Alosha! Come in!
Oh, it's a
Hello,
doctor.
I'm Dr. Luneva. Alosha mentioned that one of you is feeling a little under the weather.
I'd be grateful if you could take a look at her.
I see. So you're my patient today, yes? And you're, Faye, I presume?
Good question. Paimon's not too sure either, but she's definitely not the same kind of Fae as the ones we saw at the train station. Is that gonna be an issue?
Are we legitimately just... I guess we're finally addressing it, huh? We don't know what the fuck Paimon is. Paimon's a Paimon. People suggested that she's actually a guardian angel because of the her outfit and everything, and comparing her to Nicole. But that still doesn't really describe her entire species. But I guess we'll see. Any diaper-like individuals.
Not exactly. It's just, I'm used to treating human patients. Fae tend to be far more resilient than even the healthiest and most long-lived of humans. But don't worry, I do have some experience treating Fae. I've even diagnosed plenty of cats and dogs in my time. Safe to say, I have a fairly eclectic range of expertise.
It'll be fine. Paimon's basically the same as a human.
Are you?
Right? We're no different when it comes down to it, are we?
Well, I mean, you're floating, you're like the size of my head, and you have a big-ass appetite.
That's just because Paimon knows how to eat.
Now, please take a seat. Okay, vital signs are good. Test results are all within normal ranges. I don't think it's anything serious. More than likely, you've just caught a cold. I can give you some medicine to tide you over, but as long as you rest properly for the next couple of days, you should feel better. Make sure to keep an eye on your temperature, though. If you find yourself with a persistent low-grade fever, or if your symptoms don't improve, just contact me again.
Sounds like there's no cause for alarm.
Yeah, let's just see how it goes over the next few days. Look at her, dude.
Thank you, Doctor.
You're very welcome. Just doing my job. I'll leave you in peace now. Time to visit my next patients.
Take care.
Yo.
You heard the doctor. Best you rest up here for a couple days. No sightseeing for the time being.
Don't you worry about that.
All right, then. Guess we've got no choice. Let's just treat it as a short vacation.
I have to get back to it. If you need anything else from the doctor or me, go to the Hunter Trade Station in Zolny. The boss there knows how to reach me.
Yo, man, thanks for fucking everything.
Hey, no big deal. You saved my life in the Shadow Realm. This is the least I could do. See you around.
Catch you later. Cool guy. Take care of your dog for me.
All right. Time to find Child and see what he can tell me. I'd better not disturb her while she's asleep. With any luck, I'll be back before she knows I was gone.
Oh, I accidentally just stepped on her. I just stepped on her head. Whoops, my bad. Okay. Can't write anything there. Alright. Hey, child! Oh my god! Oh. Oh my god. Welcome to Podvoye restaurant. I'd like some meat. The way that you just moved your head was a little uncanny there. Ooh, you can make borscht? Oh my god. Oh my god. Borscht is so good. Smoked sausage. Medivik. A cake made with honey. Somewhat decreases the rate of sheer cold accumulation. Aw, hell yeah. I'm gonna make some food like right fucking now. Okay. Look at this little guy. Okay. Grab all these flowers, because I'm pretty sure they're going to be used for somebody. Just gonna run through here.
Take a break.
I require more flowers. There's so many oculi around here. Oh, can I climb that? Watch me climb this bitch. Oh, I can't. Well, I'll probably have to. I'll probably have to fly there from like up there with like Seat Lolly or something, or jump from somewhere and glide over. Yeah, let's be real. There's like a snowball. Talk to Miroslava. No, 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 no. I don't want to do that. Let me talk to Child, please. Okay. I don't want to talk with anybody right now. Alright, there we go.
How tiresome.
I like chest, by the way. Yes. From Himmel. Is there a chest nearby? I don't really want to test that, so how about we don't do that? Citadel of Fools.
Pick up the pace.
Oh, grab that. Oh, never mind.
Hold on. Please display your invitation letter or permit.
I'm looking for someone. Can you pass along the message?
Glupov does not accept meeting requests without a prior appointment. You'll have to apply for the advertised booking process and wait until your invitation letter is issued.
I know they'll want to see me.
Might I ask who you're hoping to visit?
Harbinger child of Tartaglia.
Another one who thinks the rules don't apply to them. I don't understand why people think they can just talk their way in here. You don't just show up and land a meeting with the Harbinger. But I have to go through the motions for protocol's sake. Honestly, it's such a waste of time asking when I already know what the answer's gonna be. Wait a moment. I'll pass on your message. If child is unavailable, you'll have to go through the proper procedure.
After a slightly awkward wait outside Glupov with an
Lord Child is a busy man. He's probably not in Glupov at present. If I were you, I'd cut your losses. No point waiting any longer.
Guess I picked a bad time.
Even if you two are old friends as you claim, please understand that the Fatui Harbingers are often busy with their official duties. They tend not to stay in Glupov for extended periods.
I know it's not Bill Butts, but he kind of sounds like Albert. Yeah, he does. He's got a little bit of that, like, swing to his voice, you know? Like, it's still denying me the fucking permit to see child, though, so I mean, like...
Next time, stick to the rules. You'll make life easier for both of us,
Oh.
Greetings, Lady Marionette.
Yo, Sandrone. Look how happy we are to see her. Oh my god! Oh my god! A date with Sandrone. Oh my god!
I'll take care of our guest here. It's her first time in Snezhnaya, so it's no surprise that she doesn't know the rules yet. I trust no choice words have been exchanged. No misunderstandings I should be aware of.
No, Lady Marionette. No incidents to report. Whew. That was a close call. Good thing I played it cool.
Oh no, this gentleman has been very accommodating.
Is that right? Good to know. Wait, where's Paimon?
She's recovering at Port Vera restaurant.
Under the weather? That's hard to imagine. She's always buzzing with energy. I take it she's still adapting to the climate. Happens to a lot of people. It's even colder here than in Nodcry. Has she seen a doctor? I can get you one if you need.
She's already seen a doctor. He said it's nothing serious. What? Oh, I guess that was just a mistranslation. Shit.
All right then. Well, let me know if you run into any other problems.
Did you come out here specifically to see me?
Why else? I was just about to sit down for some much-needed tea time when I heard that an old friend of Tartaglia's had shown up outside. No appointment, nothing. And, as obnoxious as it may be to show up uninvited at Glupov, I couldn't help but take pity on the poor soul who was waiting outside in vain. So I had no choice but to abandon my freshly brewed piping hot tea and come to see this mystery guest for myself.
You already guessed it was me, didn't you?
Well, I felt our time working together in Nodcry warranted some courtesy. I couldn't exactly let you freeze to death out here in the wind. Unfortunately, I can't invite you inside either. The rules of Glupov wouldn't allow it, and as a Harbinger, I have to lead by example. On the plus side, Snezhnograd actually has some class, unlike Nasha Town. Torchlight Books has a very nice selection of teas and cakes, so we can catch up there. Your treat, of course.
Oh boy, man. Oh my god, she's so pretty, man.
Because I already wasted one perfectly good cup of tea today. That's why.
Can I at least get that? Yeah, okay, thank God. Okay. Ooh, I destroyed a lot of these back over at Nogdry. Hope you're not too mad, Sandrone. Oh, it's so weird just walking up to these guys. Anton, former acting captain, 9th Company. Oh, wait. I recognize this guy. We found these guys in the chasm. Oh my God, I never thought I'd ever see these guys ever again. Oh, it's you, Lynette. I never thought I'd see you again here in Snezhnaya. What a pleasant surprise. You're from the chasm. Anton of the 9th Company. Thank you from helping us back then, my friend. I'm on leave at a moment. If there's anything I can help you with, just say the word. How is everyone? They're well enough. Danila, Timur, Radomir, and the rest of my soldiers are all still alive. They're currently recovering in Glupov. What happened in the chasm took a great deal out of them, but fortunately the 9th Company remains intact. We did not bring shame upon our ancestors or Her Majesty. Once everyone has recovered their strength, we'll be ready for new orders at any time. Until Her Majesty's great wish is fulfilled, we may die, but we will not be broken. Any news of Katerina? No news, but perhaps no news is the best news. Katya and Kolya, they are children of the House of the Hearth. They value the bonds of the family far more than we do. If they are still alive, I hope they never come back here. I believe that they deserted the Fatui, escaped somewhere safe, and survived. So, for me, no news is the best news. I can still believe that. Oh, man. Oh, is this the guy that I fought? I must continue stepping my... Oh, it's you. Glad to meet you again. Yeah, okay, so this guy, I fought at the end of Nodcry when Kaza came by. You were well, company commander. Yes, recently my superiors put me in charge of all company affairs, and my duties became much more complicated overnight. Handling all the tedious drawn-out paperwork and keeping a unit running smoothly is fundamentally different from fighting on the front lines. Combat skills have been secondary. What matters now is an overall awareness and the ability to schedule and coordinate tasks. I should prefer fighting on the front lines, though. However, to become a proper war machine, I must be capable in every respect. Have we met before? Yes, I was once deployed near the Experimental Design Bureau in Nodcry, and had the honor of exchanging a few blows with you. You defeated me without breaking a sweat, of course. Okay, so you didn't see this? So, Kazuha visited Nodcry, and we faced against 3 enemies, in like a little boxing arena. There was a fucking Inazuma dog, and then we had like a Fontanian swordmaster, and this guy. And so at the end of it, you could choose a winner. Because it was just a small little like exchange, but I recognized the guy's name, Stepanyan, but it wasn't something I streamed, and it was only like a 30-minute event. I finished it like 1 hour before it actually ended. I just didn't expect to see them here, so I can only assume that the majority of the Fatui that we left alive and or communicated with probably are here, which is pretty cool. After all, at least 100 Fatui soldiers who earned the Fireblade Shock Trooper qualification badge have fallen at your hands. You may simply think of me as an ordinary soldier, the kind you might find anywhere on the roadside. But yeah, Kazuha held that competition just for fun, kind of. And, yeah. But this guy, though, he's a real G right here. Anton. This guy isn't saying anything. Trophy Mover. There's probably some people in Nodcry that probably reside here too. I mean, this is the Fatui headquarters after all. But yeah, I found it that's really cool that they're willing to do that. They're breathing a little bit of extra lore. Let's see, field medic. There's probably some people I haven't recognized here. There are some empty spaces though, so maybe there's a chance that like they'll appear here after I finish a world quest, but I don't know. Anyway, let's go have a date with Sandrone. Beware the cold weather. Uh-huh. Is that one of my friends? No, it's not. Fuck you.
Come on, keep up.
Oh, this is so cozy.
I've ordered for the both of us. No objections, I assume. I'm sure you trust my taste.
No problem, though I'm sure you mostly ordered for yourself.
Okay, let's get down to business. I'm guessing you don't actually have any urgent business with Tartaglia, per se. You just want information, right?
Ooh. We've got ice cream sorbet. Sorbet. We've got like fruitful fruit cakes, and we've got tea. You got it, but how's he doing anyway?
Wanna take a guess?
He's been picking fights again?
Of course you'd say that. You shouldn't underestimate Counselor Tartaglia, you know.
Counselor?
That's right. I'm sure you've heard of the Snezhnaya Vetcha by now. Well, he's busy preparing some paperwork for their next meeting. They'll be discussing yet another extension to Project Stuzha. It's basically all anyone cares about in the Vetcha these days.
Tartaglia? A counselor? Sorry, it's just a little hard to imagine.
Yeah, he's more of the shoot first, ask questions later sort, isn't he? It all started with a very detailed letter that Capitano left for the jester, Piero, before leaving for Natlan. In that letter, he detailed the future arrangements for his subordinates. All of his key people were reassigned to Tartaglia.
The first of the Fatui Harbingers. He possesses an inner strength equal to his formidable might. Whatever he undertakes, his every word and deed remains worthy of the honor he holds within. Oh, okay. So I didn't realize they... Yeah, that's our goat! That's our goat, the captain! Across the endless snowfields, of Altair fights to survive on his puppies on his side and hunting skills to rely on. He knows, however, that puppy's nose cannot detect the schemes hidden in the human heart, and even that the rifle in his hands cannot always bring down the enemies who truly ought to be hunted. Still, to this brave hunter, the unknown future is no more than another hunt. He will cooperate with others, lay traps and wait in ambush, then, in the countless hunts before, he will claim to find his prize with his own hands. Arlecchino, the knave. Arlecchino, fourth of the Fatui Harbingers, she's a calm and cool diplomat as well as the head of the House of the Hearth. Those who have crossed paths with the knave invariably come away feeling as though they've been dealt the short end of the stick, for she effortlessly commands every conversation and is utterly ruthless to boot. While a large part of the world may look upon Fatui Harbingers and Arlecchino with fear and disdain, to the children of the House of the Hearth she is simply father, the most important figure in their lives, and because they have a father, the House of the Hearth just feels like home. 11th Tartaglia. Tartaglia is the 11th of the Fatui Harbingers and the youngest among their ranks. He possesses tremendous potential, fueled by his passion for battle, and seems to grow stronger with every fight. He follows in the footsteps of the one he calls Master, with all his thoughts and aspirations centered on the pursuit of martial training. Well, did I power creep? Did I power creep Skirk?
I guess he'd already prepared to leave us for good all the way back then. But Piero didn't reveal the contents of the letter until the events in Natlan had concluded.
But why Tartaglia?
That was his reaction too. Why me? With a bewildered look on his face. He'd always assumed Capitano looked down on him. He was a man who kept his thoughts to himself and barely spoke to him the whole time they'd known each other. But he occasionally brought Tartaglia along to my tea parties back in the day. So to the rest of us, it was clear that Capitano had quite a lot of respect for his young comrade.
I love how we can see the texture of Sandrone swapping to our NPC model immediately just decrease in resolution.
By the rest of us, I mean my tea party regulars. Arlecchino, Rosaline, and... actually, not Columbina. She was probably oblivious to it. Anyway, then the Liu-S situation happened. Normally, it took a lot to get under Capitano's skin, but that time he was furious. It's not really my place to talk about it, though. You can ask Tartaglia about it sometime. Basically, Tartaglia probably had the wrong idea about Capitano all along, right up until Piero revealed the letter he'd left behind. Capitano believed that despite Tartaglia's immaturity, he showed great potential. Plus, he possessed a kind of purity rarely seen among members of the Fatui.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's one of the few things that I'd agree those two have in common. But there's one other reason why Capitano chose Tartaglia to assume command of his troops.
He knew that after he was gone, several of the others would swoop in on his army like vultures. With the ones who stood to benefit the most being the rooster Pulcinella and Regrator Pantalone.
The fifth of the Fatui Harbingers and speaker of the Snezhnaya Veche, he wields immense influence throughout the capital. Under his direction, the affairs of state proceed in accordance with Her Majesty's the Tsaritsa's will. Yet even in service to that will, the safety of ordinary people cannot be ignored.
Once they divided Capitano's troops between them, they'd be more powerful than ever. No one would be able to stop them.
Or greater, the ninth of the Fatui Harbingers, he oversees the organization's vast financial network. The Northland Bank is among the enterprises under his command, and many Fatui operations depend on his authorization before the funding can be released.
So, you can see why Capitano chose to hand that letter to Piero, right?
Because the Jester needs to maintain a balance of power.
Exactly. Piero also needed to back a Harbinger as soon as possible. And, all things considered, Tartaglia was the best choice. Even though Tartaglia has had the support of Northland Bank for a long time, he and Pantalone are ultimately not cut from the same cloth. I'd say Capitano made a good judgment call. Anyone else caught in this situation would probably feel like they'd been hung out to dry. His best course of action will be to distance himself from any shady business, while still maintaining friendly relations with Pantalone, but seeking Pulcinella's support at the same time.
Are you sure it's okay to tell me all this inside information?
What's the point in having a tea party if you don't spill a little tea?
Oh my God.
Besides, none of this is confidential anyway. Ask any journalist out there. They'll give you all the lurid details.
Oh my God.
You'll see it firsthand if you ever sit in on a session of the Snezhnaya Veche. All the factional strife, whether open or unspoken, it plays out for all to see in that one little room. Having a voice in the Veche is the only way to steer policies in your favor. So, every person in that room represents a particular interest group. Pantalone, for instance, represents the financial sector, and Tartaglia represents the Fatui soldiers. Personally, I have no interest in political jousting, but since I have a number of engineers and researchers under my command, I have to make their voices heard. Then there's Pulcinella, the linchpin of the Veche. He represents politics itself. Everything involves him, so nothing can bypass him. Any issue that comes up, he knows how to mediate. That's what the Tsaritsa values most about him.
Yeah, that was the wind. You didn't hear nothing from me.
I'm starting to see why everyone is so frustrated with the way things are, but also powerless to change it. A complex web of interests connects all parties involved, and the Tsaritsa sitting at the top adds another layer of complexity. It must be nearly impossible to come up with a perfect solution.
All right, I'm done carrying this conversation. Time for you to answer a question of mine. You must have known that you can get the info you needed from me. So why was Tartaglia the first person you asked to see and not me?
What makes you ask that? You're not jealous, are you?
Huh? Jealous? As if. Wait. Oh, I think I know what it is. Columbina passed on my message to you before you left Notcry, right? I only meant you should be mindful of which side you're on. Is that actually why you didn't ask for me? Because you took that to heart?
Well, I wanted to make sure I wasn't being disrespectful.
You... fair enough. It's not your fault. I blame all these politicians I've been hanging around with lately. Always beating about the bush when they talk. I guess it must have rubbed off on me. Anyway, just ask for my help next time, okay? Little things like this are no problem.
Lady Marionette.
Uh-oh.
What now? Can't you see I'm on my break? Whatever it is, just leave it on my desk. I'll look at it later.
God, she pulls off the annoyed voice so well. Like, I can't believe I'm saying this, but Mog's Chinese. And then
Sorry to disturb you during your break, ma'am, but I'm afraid it's an emergency.
Isn't it always? I've told you before. Fixing the tracks and transporting ice blocks does not constitute an emergency.
The equipment in Svietlolaitovka is in urgent need of maintenance. With how the weather's been recently, we suspect that the cause is a buildup of snow, exceeding the maximum weight limit. The supports on one of the machines broke and fell, awakening a dormant beast and leaving many of the ice miners trapped in a nearby ice cave. Luckily, Odette's team was nearby and launched a rescue operation, but we're still facing a severe manpower shortage for both the rescue and engineering teams.
I guess that's it then. Our tea party will have to end here. I'm the only engineer you'll need.
I really want to show Sandrone the Eye of Grey, though. I hope we do. That would be really sick, because we could melt the ice immediately and just like help and build structures and shit like that. I feel like this would have been a perfect chance for us to help her out with this operation. I kind of want to go with you.
Do you actually want to come with, or are you just saying that?
Well, I can't stand by when people are in danger.
Nice of you to return the favor. I'll have a couple of people look after Paimon. They can let her know that you had to step out for a while. Given how urgent this is, I'm sure she'll understand.
Okay, we do. Let's go!
And honestly, I'd rather have your help than anyone else's. Between your skills and experience, you'd be reliable help.
Oh, look at her all soft looking. Oh my god. Say, great, thanks. Sounds like a plan.
Then let's go. You, take 2 people to Podvorye restaurant. Find her room and watch it like a hawk until we get back. If anything happens to Paimon, you'll be answering to me.
Yes, Lady Marionette.
Do they even know who and what Paimon is? Rush to Svetlodovka. I need so much practice saying all this shit, dude. I'm doing my grandpa a disservice. He used to speak Russian.
Take a break?
He learned that shit for fucking fun, dude. Alright, all the way over. Oh, we can just go to the train. Conveniently placed train that just happens to know where I want to go. Okay. What the fuck? Try using the snowball launcher. This thing? Oh yeah, by the way, Genshin has been 6 years of trying how to pronounce words. Somehow Russian may be the hardest. I mean, I've been there since Chinese. But also, these are Fae, by the way. Look at these fuckers. These are the ones that were banging on Lumi's head. At least it gave Linnea a new pet. Uh-oh. Get me up there. Racist freaks. Hey, man. It's like, There we go. What? How come I can't handle it? What? You telling me I can't climb my own rocks anymore? Oh. Okay, that's probably an easier way to get up, but still. What's this? Pick up. Oh. Paimon! What are you doing here? Oh, is that Odette's thing? Some kind of invite. It's an invitation. Invitation, upon taking a look, it says Pavlina, Grand Duchess of Snezhnaya, is inviting us to attend a wedding. Those who wish to attend a ceremony is present this invitation as proof they've been invited. So this wedding is being held at the House of something on the Snowy Mountain. House of Hesperides. Yes, it was once a home to sovereign who ruled over the Snezhnaya. As for Pavlina, that name does not feel familiar. To Pavlina, Princess of Snegurachka might be tied to Goggle's past too. Most likely. Let's check out this princess wedding then. Not now. Not now. Not now. We got places to go. Fine. I'll just grab the fucking teleporter. There's so many oculi here though. Prime ice excavation site. Grab that. Grab this. Grab that. Okay.
They weren't exaggerating. This is really dangerous. It's a good thing only one of them broke. From what I've been told, most of the trapped miners are over in that direction.
I'll go rescue them.
Yeah, you do that while I check the rest of the equipment. I'll evacuate the people around here as I go. Meet me back here as soon as you're done.
Oh, she won't be able to see my Eye of Grey work in action? I really do hope we can show Snezhnaya this stuff. Art exhibition orders are always such a pain. Gotta figure out what to do, I guess. Grab that. What? Stop kidnapping me. I need to do my shit. Because art exhibition jobs are always such a headache. If anyone could just take care of this job for me, I'm more than happy to give all them the honorary honors of freedom over the years. What's the matter? Are you talking to me? As you see, I'm currently suffering through this pitifully paid job dressed as an art. I'm here to job people master exhibition. If you can see those jobs, even though they're always technically demanding and pay very little for the trouble. If we were to say no, they'd be, oh, but it's art. Yeah, this is the work. They can only the artist here design it. Like you can take anything with it. Artists, after all these years, I finally understand prime sculpting is one thing more than a job, so I'd rather treat me as an ordinary designer. You know why? Why? Because in the time I spend nearly working on the structure of the work of the art like this, I can easily finish 5 ordinary part-time jobs that be exactly the same each. That doesn't sound like a bad deal for you. That's right. So whenever I get a job like this, it's staying popular among the prime designers in my art or full belly. That's the question. Paimon will go for full belly. Hey, if Paimon's already have no more arts option, okay? Oh, is that a case? I suppose that might interest you. If the two of you can help me position the next block of prime mice, I can share half the payment job for you, and even like you still I'll do. Okay. Help me please the job in my art, provided the materials composition in addition to immense psychological satisfaction I'll rather gain. As for me, I'll free on jobs to see me and thus fill my belly. Okay. We do have an expertise when it comes to art, yes. Wonderful, then you're absolutely right people for the job. According to the right specifications, we'll place another block of prime ice on top of it. Okay, okay, oh, okay, fine. I don't have much time. I've got 40 minutes. You're left nearby. I'm gonna grab this. Oh, I can put a sign here. That's what it was. Yeah, I'll just put that there. How about that? You happy with that? That doesn't look right. Can we try again? I'll come back. Later.
I have to be getting close.
Don't go any further.
Ohio, Odette.
It's too dangerous here. There's a highly aggressive monster on the prowl. You need to leave, now.
I'm with Snezhnaya.
Ah, I see. You're the backup from Snezhnagrad. Well, I'm Odette. Good to meet you.
And now we have a full look at her in cutscene. I think she's too high res for PCs. Because she has to be rendered for the PS5 engine. Because every time I look at her model, there's a bit of clipping going around in her hair, which is not present on other models. So there's something about her that's just... yeah. Look at her though.
Ah, so this is Odette. She was the first member of the Fatui on the scene.
There are 5 people trapped in the cave. Monster type is unknown, and so is its location. Let's go. Every second counts.
Yeah, right there. Her tendrils of hair are like super fine, so they keep like the outline keeps fading out. Normally others don't do this, but it seems like they upped the resolution on like her outlines so that they're super thin compared to our other characters. Did she join our party? Oh, it's just me and her, okay. Beware of the cold weather. Shut up. View notice. Mining area is dangerous, please do not enter. Too late for that. I'm assuming you get a C3, yep. She is a very pretty character. Like every part of her is just glimmering.
Careful. Something's moving.
I'm an electro traveler now. Okay. Okay. Kind of freaky.
This must be the monster's shadow. Looks like a tough opponent.
It's just slimes.
Let's begin.
spin, spin, spin. Okay.
Stay back!
Wait, but it's just slimes. What's going on? What happened?
Witness the snow swan's grace. Padada. Shadow me.
That is deeply disconcerting. You want me to go lower? Okay. Oh, it's...
I see them. They're right behind the monster. The monster seems very agitated. It could attack at any moment. Let's make the first move.
Defeat the monster and rescue the trapped people. Hi, bitch. Hi, Marauder.
Bellowing thunder! Take this!
Let's begin. Pirouette. Waltz of the snowflakes.
Lightning flash!
It looks like I'm not even hurting the guy. Oh, never mind. Oh, what the fuck?
Crystalline Adagio.
Oh my god, that scared the fuck out of me.
Pirouette.
Oh, thank you for saving us. We'd have been monster fodder otherwise.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. You should be safe now. Follow this route out. She and I will stay behind to watch the rear.
The path's been cleared.
Thank you. Come on, let's go. This way.
Wait, we fell down though. Where the fuck are you guys gonna go?
I've searched the area. Pretty sure the monster made a tactical retreat.
Was this its lair?
Yeah, but with us here, it won't be coming back anytime soon. It may be small, but don't be fooled. It's a ferocious beast. People are just food in its eyes. It's lucky we got here when we did. The trapped miners have been successfully evacuated. Time for us to leave.
Wait, this place... There's... something unusual about it.
What is that?
I don't know. It's back?
Guess it has family. This way. Run! Get out of here.
So we get our weapon relatively early. That's sick. Exofin's Blade. You obtain the special weapon Exofin's Blade deep within a cave. Its origins remain a mystery, and further details can only be uncovered through further adventures. There it is. There is our sword, Traveler's Path. When the Traveler equips this, their attack will increase by 16% for 8 seconds after they hit an opponent. At the same time, it will also regenerate 3 elemental energy. This effect can trigger every 5 seconds. This can be even triggered when the character is not on the field. Can I complete the Archon quest, Great Deeds on the Tundra, to enhance? Okay. Can I equip it, please? I can. Look at that shit. Oh my god. Look at that shit, dude. Look. Oh my god, it fits. It complements my design so well. Oh. But yes, the shading. That shit was sick. They really upped the budget for this fucking thing. I see the money funneling works when every other game becomes a cash cow. Okay, can I just teleport back up there? I guess so.
Everyone's accounted for. We managed to rescue them all. We also placed a sign at the entrance to the cave, warning people to stay away. You really held your own today. I still don't know your name.
It's Lynette. I'm an adventurer.
Don't think I've seen you before. I'll remember the name. All right then. See you around.
See ya. Oh.
Hello, Lady Marionette.
I hear the rescue operation was a great success. I knew I could count on you. What brings you here, Odette? Here for a performance?
No, a Fatui mission. I happened to be nearby and heard the crash.
Performance?
She hasn't introduced herself then. Odette is the prima ballerina of Snezhnograd. She's quite the celebrity.
Prime ballerina of the...
You ever hear people mention the 2 crowning jewels of the Korailyevsky troupe? They're talking about Odette and the prima donna, Vodianitsa.
She permits herself no lapse in discipline either on the stage or away from it. Her standards are rigorous, even sometimes severe. Every detail is weighed and refined for one purpose alone, the moment she spreads her wings and presents beauty to the world.
On top of that, Odette's also a rising Fatui star. It's looking likely she'll inherit the title of the Fair Lady.
La Signora, the 8th of the Fatui Harbingers, bearing the blaze of the crimson butterfly, she pressed on through the howling snow after losing the place where her heart had once found rest. At last, upon the frozen earth, she found another place to shelter. Awkward!
She learned all her combat skills from Rosaline herself. Used to be one of her most valued subordinates, too.
Awkward.
You flatter me, Lady Marionette.
If she's Rosaline's protege, that makes me... never mind. There's no need to bring it up. No point making things awkward.
No wonder you're such a keen fighter.
How's progress on your end, Lady Marionette?
Equally successful. I finished reinforcing all the equipment. Took me a little longer without Polonia's help. But the outcome is the same, of course. Even if the heavy snowfall summoned by that monster lasts for another 3 months straight, this equipment won't give way. All right, now that we're done here, it's time to get out of this blizzard.
That's it? Isn't there more work to be done here or something?
Sure, but Snezhnograd will send someone to investigate and draw up a relief plan. And I guess I'll have to write the incident report myself this time, since it involves a mechanical malfunction. First, Pantalone needs to approve the budget, then Pulcinella has to sign off on the plan. Once they've argued it out and reached a compromise, we can move forward. That's the rough process anyway. Could take anywhere from a couple of weeks to a couple of months, depending on how smoothly it goes.
And in the meantime, people here just have to wait?
Yup, nothing we can do about it. There's a whole stack of incident reports like this back at the office.
The snow has eased a little for now, but There's no telling when that will change with that monster still at large.
I love how, like, throughout this entire time we've been in Snezhnaya, it's not even, like, corruption or, like, some massive evil at play. It's just a fucking bureaucracy. Like, everyone's getting fucked. Like, everyone's just like, man, yeah, this fucking sucks. Kinda, man.
Fuel for heating is in short supply, and relief is weeks away. There's no immediate threat to life, but still, it just feels like there should be a better way.
Hey, quit daydreaming. Let's get back to Snezhnograd. When did you get a new sword?
I found it in a cave. It handles pretty nicely.
You have a strange affinity for secondhand swords.
Give me a couple minutes. I am called down for cake. It's not ass. I would show you this cake, but I already ate it. So, can I turn on my webcam? Hold on. My dad made some fucking cake. I'm just eating it. Odette and Voyanisa? I have yet to meet Voyanisa. I don't know if I can finish this in 30 minutes, my brother. I could probably resume this at like work, but I think you got a VN to read, no? Yo, what's up, man?
Huh. Well, if it isn't Counselor Tartaglia, Mr. Big Shot himself.
Go easy on me, all right? I'm still recovering from the interrogation the real Big Shots put me through. Hey, comrade, it's been too long. I heard you came looking for me earlier. Nicest surprise I've had in a while. Good to see you too, Odette. I'm guessing you guys just got back from Sviatlo Laidovka. How'd it go? Crisis averted?
Oh, I love... Please pronounce the words better than I can. I love it.
It went fine.
She's got little chubby cheeks. It's so cute.
How about you? Any new developments?
Not really. Same as ever. Growing opposition to Project Stuja, and the usual rebuttals are starting to ring hollow. The results of the mock vote were pretty dire. Pulcinella was fuming. I've never seen the old man so angry.
That's not good news. It takes a lot to rattle him.
Yeah, obviously if push comes to shove, there are ways to crack down on dissent. But...
Sorry, I have to ask something. This is going to sound blunt, but may I?
Huh? Of course, fire away.
It sounds to me like everyone's tearing their hair out trying to figure out how to deal with opposition to Project Stuja. But what exactly is this project's purpose? And how can it be so important that even people like you two refuse to stand up for the ordinary people of Snezhnaya?
Interesting. I gotta hand it to you, comrade. You sure don't mince your words.
Excuse her? What does she mean? Refuse to stand up for ordinary people?
Oh my gosh. How does she dare speak to the Harbingers like that?
Are you interrogating us now?
It's okay, Sandrone. Let me explain. I think I understand where she's coming from. If I could, I'd take your side right now. In fact, my position's very similar to yours. I've only held back on casting a dissenting vote in the Vetcha because the Tsaritsa would never let me get away with it. Still, I have a responsibility to the Fatui armed forces, so I do what I can to make their voices heard. Most of them are just regular folks from small towns far from the capital. I'm sure you've seen how much those kinds of places are struggling right now. Oh, and for what it's worth, I'm from Arepasak myself. Things aren't going so swell there either.
Right, so this affects you directly then, hence my question.
The Tsaritsa wants to create a better, safer future for the people of Snezhnaya, but she's thinking long term. I don't doubt that from where you're standing, Project Stuja seems to be creating all sorts of issues for everyone. But considering the Tsaritsa's vision for the future, these are sacrifices worth making. Sounds cold, I know, but I promise it's not as black and white as it seems. Maybe Sandrone and I can't oppose Project Stuja outright, but we're constantly raising our concerns in Vetcha meetings. And even though we can't put an end to it, there are plenty of other ways to make a difference. We're trying everything we can think of, and so is Pulcinella. I respect Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa, and trust her decisions. But at the end of the day, I'm still just a normal guy who cares deeply about my homeland. And my family, who all live here. There's no way I would ever abandon them.
As contentious as things can get within the Vetcha, there's no selfishness or malice behind it. Everyone wants to get through this period as smoothly as possible. The issue is that there's no way of pleasing everyone under the present circumstances. Most of the time, we're trying to decide on the lesser of two evils, which obviously isn't a great look. But that is not the same thing as being blindly loyal to the Tsaritsa. No one's got their head in the sand here. We're all well aware of the way things are. We're just doing our best to make it work.
In fairness to Sandrone, she rushed to Svietlo Laidovka's aid the moment she heard that people were in danger. And even Tartaglia, who used to only care about the thrill of the fight, is clearly doing his best to rise to the demands of his new role as counselor.
Sorry, maybe my question was a bit rude, but I'd still like to know what exactly the Tsaritsa is up to.
Hey, come on. There's only so much we can say, so don't press us too hard. Look, I know how untenable the Tsaritsa's position looks if you don't understand her motives. Maybe you've heard already, but she's currently leading her army on a campaign to the east to defeat the monster that's been causing these brutal blizzards. Striking that monster down will be a significant step in dealing with the present energy crisis. As laser-focused as she is on realizing her lifelong ambitions, she's still putting time and energy into taking down this powerful monster. To me, that says a lot. If she thought Snezhnaya and its people didn't matter in the grand scheme of things, why would she waste her time on something like this?
You have a point.
Thanks. I meant every word I said, though. I wasn't just trying to placate you. I've already done more than enough diplomacy for one day.
I still think this adventurer raises a very important point. Our two harbingers have made their positions very clear. But there are many others in the Vetcha who must feel trapped and forced to vote against their conscience.
Let me study her model a little more. Now that we finally zoomed up, the outline is a lot less artifacty, and I just noticed that she has very, very glossy lips. Like, she's almost like, forgive me, Snezhnaya, but like a marionette, in a way. Like, she's got very, very pretty details. Like, even the earring is like glimmering here. So, I can still see a little bit of shadow here, though.
I think it's a very valuable quality to be willing to speak one's mind, despite the risk of offending powerful figures.
Well, it's mostly because we know each other quite well.
You can say that again. I highly doubt we'd feel the need to explain ourselves so much if we didn't know you so well.
Forgive me, adventurer, but might I be so bold as to ask about your background? How is it that you can converse so openly with two harbingers?
Uh-oh. Are we going to reveal the fact that we got Rosalind killed?
Oh, haven't you been properly introduced?
Easier said than done. I like to think I'm not the kind of person who goes around busting open people's old wounds.
I've only learned her name so far, and no details of her experiences.
Uh-oh.
Is something wrong?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Is there no avoiding the subject of Rosaline?
Oh no. We're getting our asses bit.
No, it's just... Alright, I guess there's no getting around it. This is the world-renowned traveler, who helped resolve the storm terror threat in Mondstadt, cleaned up after the mess I made in Liyue, and then went to Inazuma, where there was a duel before the throne, in which the traveler defeated Rosaline.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I didn't think you two would be seeing much of each other, so I figured it wasn't worth bringing up.
It's fine. It was a long time ago. It's fine. Sorry. I just remembered that we have a rehearsal coming up. Please excuse me. I should get going.
Oh god. That was painful as fuck. Oh god.
I've mentioned this to you before, remember? She was Rosaline's most valued subordinate. But they didn't actually get along. Not that Rosaline was really the type of person to make friends, but death has a way of resolving a lot of conflicts.
Don't let it weigh on you. Like she said, it was a long time ago. It's in the past now. Odette has a very different personality from Rosaline. Give her some time. I'm sure she'll work through it. Oh, by the way, where's Paimon? It's not like her to hide away.
She hasn't been feeling well, so she's resting at Podvorier restaurant. I got a couple of my people to look after her while we were gone.
Oh, right. Sorry to hear that. Poor thing. Reminds me of when Tonya was little. She really felt the cold back then. Used to get ill all the time. I felt so bad for her seeing her lying in bed, coughing. She was so mature for her age, though. Whenever someone came to visit her, she'd greet them with a smile and would never complain. I'm sure Paimon's a good kid, too. You're a little short on manpower, right? Let me have a couple of my people take over for yours. I'll send my most capable and reliable. They'll make sure Paimon can recover in peace.
Well, that would be great. Your people are more qualified.
Oh, thank you guys so fucking much.
Hey, don't mention it. I'm sure you have things to do. Hopefully this takes a load off your mind. So no more accusing me of not being on your side, all right?
Oh, one last thing. I remember something. So, I met the jester when I first arrived in Snezhnaya.
Already? That was quick.
He seemed to know who Paimon was.
I'm afraid I can't help you there. Our director's recent movements are confidential. Even we're not in the loop. If you hadn't told me, I never would have known he'd gone south. I assumed he'd been in Glupov this whole time.
Oh, I see. I got it.
Well, I guess I'd better go sort out Paimon's security situation. I have some other work to catch up on at Glupov anyway.
Me too. I have an incident report to write up. Let's leave it there for now.
Sure thing. See you guys.
I guess everyone's in a difficult position. But Tartaglia's right. I have things to do. Things I want to do, and things I ought to do. To start with, I should go ask Alosha if he knows of any way to help Sviatloledovka.
Okay. I don't know if I'm already on Act 2 or not, because sometimes they just drop it on me. I'm gonna play for like 15-20 more minutes, and I'm gonna head to work. I don't know if you would even have the energy to continue Act 1 or Act 2 tonight, because I also noticed that you were posting in Bika with JTH, but I don't know if that was just stuff that you were reading, or if it was stuff that involved previous screenshots. Ooh. Stop. But I will see what's going on here for now, because I still have a little time. I already dressed up for
How
work.
strange. This sword seems to be vibrating of its own accord.
Oh.
It's a very faint vibration, but it's getting stronger as I get closer to the statue of the Seven. Does this sword have some connection to the statue? But all it does is vibrate, even when I touch it. That place I got this sword from was definitely out of the ordinary. Maybe I should try channeling the power of cryo?
In previous screenshots, all right. She a MILF? Yeah, she is. Hold on, let me get you up there. Look at that shit. Guys, can I do a top-down scroll? No, I can't. Hold on. I can. I won't let you down. I let you down. I just made her into a fucking rock. Okay, hold on.
Starfall!
Hold up. Okay. Get a little closer. I'm in her lap. She's a MILF, literally. Hey man, if I was playing as Ether, she wouldn't have to worry about a sun going gone. Which I'm pretty sure is going to be a Dojin anyway. Probably from Alexander Dean. Okay, anyway. Let's resonate with cryo.
It worked. There really is something special about this sword.
Make contact with the statue of the Seven. Enhance the blade. Hey! I love how it's up behind me. The traveler journeyed far into foreign lands, all for a slim chance of redemption. Oh, so it just levels it immediately. Level 20 out of 20. Huh. Awaken the statues of the Seven in Snezhnaya with cryo to enhance. Oh! So you just walk around and activate the statue of the Sevens and you just get levels for it. Wait, that's actually really good player incentive to play the game.
I don't really understand what just happened, but I'm pretty sure this sword just got a little more powerful. I'll have to try the same thing again when I come across another statue of the Seven. In the meantime, I better go find Alosha.
Oh, he's just down there, probably making a trade. Hold on, I have an idea. What if I do this? Back over here. Oh, it even says that you can enhance it. Can enhance the blade at this statue of the Seven. This actually helps me so much with my guides. It is not known when the traveler gave up on capturing sounds amidst this eternal silence. If that is the case, then allow me to say a few words. When the traveler equips this, their crit damage increases by 6%. Additionally, the attack will also... Damn! I just get so many effects the second every time I fucking... Oh my god! Oh my god! That means I gotta go for this one. I'll do it later though. Let's get me down there. Give me some fucking shit to eat, man. Give me to that restaurant, and I want to see if I can make Odette's. Wait, so if Odette wasn't really on good terms with Rosalind, even though that she was her most, like, quote-unquote valuable, or most, like, the best student, I guess, then I wonder why she was... Or maybe she's like, oh shit, this person literally ganked my instructor, holy shit. Hey, bear. Drinks, tasty and affordable drinks. Feeling thirsty? Have a sip. It'll warm you up right double quick. Maybe Alosha would like to have some ice cream too. Well, look who it is, Alosha. What brings you into town today? Have a good haul in your last hunt? It was decent. I gave most of the game to the others, but I kept a few pelts to sell. Made a little more, so I'm here to pick up some necessities before heading back. Always worrying about something, aren't you? Come on, lose the frown and have some ice cream. Might as well since you're already here. Sure, but you're sure it's free? Of course it is. You think I'd trick you? Just a second, I'll make you an extra large one. I actually just... Alosha themed ice cream. Oh! It just gives... What? Okay. It looks great and tastes wonderful, but doesn't have any effect. It perfectly evokes the image of Alosha hunting a Tagarn on his side. Wait, so what about Odette?
Where to this time?
Ah, nothing. Do you have any ice cream? You've already had your... Come again tomorrow. What drinks do you have? Ooh, I'm gonna buy some of these. I forgot that you can just use your keyboard now to press stuff. It's so much easier. Oh my god, that's so much more streamlined. What about you? Half the time I'm already making up deliveries, I'm counting it in your hand. I'm only doing what I should. There you go again. Anyway, pick some jerky and flatbread when I take some fruit too. Looks like you're heading out again. More or less, this hunt might take a while. That dangerous, huh? No hunt is ever truly safe, Grigori. Yeah, I guess I don't have the first thing about hunting, so if things start looking bad, promise me to turn and run. I will, don't worry. Tagarn was always knows the quickest way out. Did I get anything? I did. Okay, he gave me some stuff. Awesome. Yo. Yo, bro. Where you at? Oh, right. He just went.
Hello there. How can I help?
I'm looking for Ayosha.
Ah, sure thing. Give me a second. I'll go fetch him for you.
Why do I look so serious? What? When Ayosha arrives, you tell him about what happened in Svietledokla.
It's a familiar story. I've had similar experiences. Although Snezhnagrad doesn't deliberately delay or withhold relief, those first few days of waiting for help are always the hardest. It's a fundamental contradiction. If emergency relief can't be delivered in time, what's the point in even calling it emergency relief?
Nowhere in Snezhnaya has enough energy right now.
Not necessarily. I think there's a good chance that Kresnik Crystal from Stratomoros will start flowing into the market.
Really? Why?
When we resolve Stratomoros' energy issue, it's like we open the floodgates. A huge backlog of Crystal is now available to the townspeople. There's no way they can use it up at once. A lot of them will probably stockpile it and slowly work their way through. Probably a good idea, since energy prices are only going to keep rising. But there will always be people who urgently need Mora.
So they'll sell to the highest bidder then?
Exactly. At the current prices, selling Crystal is an easy way for an ordinary person to make a fortune. Hey boss, how much do I have left in my account?
1 second, let me check. So, you're planning on buying the Crystal out of your own pocket?
Yeah. I don't know if I have enough, so I'll chip in a little extra and buy as much as I can afford.
Let me cover this.
No, it's fine. You're new to Snezhnaya, and you have your own living expenses to worry about. Besides, you're already providing the train.
It's okay. I volunteered for this.
Here's your Mora. See what you can find at the market. But I doubt there'll be much Crystal left.
Yeah, well, can't hurt to take a look. Let's see. Huh?
What's Odette doing here?
Oh, Alosha, and...
Hello.
Hello.
I didn't realize you two knew each other.
I also didn't realize that you two knew each other.
Yeah, I take on some odd jobs in the city to supplement my hunting income. Sometimes I work as a cleaner or prop hand at the theater where Odette is one of the big stars, so I've met her a few times. When the weather's as bad as this, it's better for a hunter to adapt than to keep looking for game.
Yes, and we sometimes need extra help.
Awkward.
Wait, why is the atmosphere so awkward? I thought things went pretty smoothly in Svetlolidovka. So, what brings you here, Miss Odette? Looking for some new props?
No. After I got back to the theater, I couldn't stop thinking about the situation in Svetlolidovka. It bothered me so much, I couldn't focus on my dancing. So I decided I'd come here and see if there's anything I can do.
Couldn't let it go either, huh?
You too, I presume. I suppose that's why you're here. I didn't feel comfortable expressing my true opinions in front of the Harbingers. Not least because ordinary Fatui like me don't even know what Project Stuzha is all about. Without knowing the full picture, I can't make sense of it. And at some point, if things aren't making sense to me, I can't just keep going along with it.
So many people feel the same way. They wish they could do something, but all kinds of reservations hold them back. Explains why groups like the Roadcott are springing up to fill the gap.
Yes. Well, that's one option. But there are risks to consider with organizations like that. The Fatui does not encourage their activities.
Right, because things can get out of hand, and it's hard to hold the right people accountable when they do. I've heard about a few cases like that.
Sandrone said Odette was on track to inherit the title of the Fair Lady. If so, she'll be able to find out what Project Stuzha is really about. Still, it's probably a little soon to ask her about that. There may be more to the story.
What's on your mind?
Nothing, I just spaced out for a moment.
I think we can both agree that no matter which side you're on, it can't stop you from doing the right thing. Where there's a will, there's a way. I know what Rosaline did while she was abroad. You made the right decision, so no hard feelings. So, what's your plan?
Oh, we were gonna buy some Crystal. I heard there's some on the market right now.
Funny. I had the same idea. In that case, let me pay. I can claim it back as mission expenses.
No, let me pay.
The real issue here is that government relief is behind schedule. Surely it makes more sense for the state to cover these costs than for us to pay out of our own pockets.
True. It's a huge expense after all.
Thanks for helping.
Let me see. I'll take it all, please. And I'll be needing a receipt. Right. Choose mission budget under the expense category, but be sure to specify emergency rescue operation in the description. Otherwise, the normal reimbursement limit will apply. Let's book this train. Regulations say that if we need to transport Kresnik Crystal during Project Stuja, extra carriages can be added 1 hour before departure. That should do it. The train will be escorted to its destination by Fatui guards.
This is my first time seeing you handle Fatui affairs, Miss Odette. It seems you're as skilled an officer as you are a dancer.
You flatter me. It's only because I've been doing both my whole life.
Well, I'm glad we're in safe hands then.
Anyway, I bet you've been non-stop today, am I right? Any idea how Paimon's doing?
I got my hands full. Go back to check on her now.
What's wrong? Who's Paimon?
Her travel buddy hasn't been feeling well. She caught a cold right after they got to Snezhnaya.
Sounds like she's important to you. I can't believe you've been dealing with this on top of everything you've been doing to help the people of Snezhnaya.
I just couldn't turn a blind eye to their suffering. Paimon wouldn't want that either.
I've got nothing going on right now, so I'll join you. I want to see how she's doing.
May I come too? I have some candy that someone gave me back in Svietloleidovka. Plus, I know a little bit about relieving cold symptoms.
Sure, she'll appreciate the company and she'll definitely enjoy the candy.
All right then, let's go.
Okay. I really hope that this allows...
I still don't know what the deal is between these two, but at least the tension seems to have vanished. A good sign, hopefully.
Okay, thank God. I need to go to work, but I need to go back to my train. I don't know where my train is. Where's my train? There's my train. I'm assuming this is the end of Act 1. So what I'm going to do right now is actually... how do I turn in my commissions? Prime Ice Communicator.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild headquarters.
What? Huh. Can I claim my... Oh, I can't. Can I just make something? Oh, here it is. Alright, I'll just craft one. And then...
Ad Astra...
And then I'll just claim my world.
Thank you for completing today's commissions.
Oh god, I soft locked my ult. Look. Because they're not supposed to be here, Paimon just keeps telling them, how about we explore the area ahead of us later. They're stuck. So make sure none of your friends go to your world if you already are in Snezhnaya, because they might just straight up die. Okay, I'm gonna go to work. I'll check in with you at work, I guess, but if you don't want to continue tonight, which I'm pretty sure you probably don't want to, enjoy your VN, man. And sorry for everything today, man. I feel super, super guilty. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Gotta go to work.